out. This is Game Show Time Warp. Pick one. Well, as the summer winds down, welcome to another edition of Game Show Time Warp. Today, we are going back to September 1985. The lineup: WOR-TV, Channel 9, Secaucus, New Jersey. It has been one of the hardest summers we have ever imagined. And so, I'm giving you a summer, end of the summer 9 lineup. Joker's Wild, Tic-Tac-Toe, The All New Let's Make a Deal, The Dating Game, American Bandstand, The $100,000 Pyramid, and Best of Family Feud. They're coming up next.
On the Joker's Wild with Bill Cullen, the host of America's Wildest Game Show. Congratulations! Join Bill contestants, giving them a chance to beat the odds and win big money, plus spectacular prizes. New car! Fast game of skill and luck when players square off to answer Bill's tough questions, hoping for their chance to outwit the devil. Grab the Joker's Wild.
The Joker's Wild, weeknights at 8 p.m.
This season, we're coming on strong. Just watch.
We're coming on strong. Just watch.
From Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of the show, Bill Cullen.
Hello.
Hello, thank you, and welcome to the Joker's Wild. Well, we've had a pretty good week so far. As a matter of fact, we've begun a game, and we had to interrupt that game, and we're going to pick it up right now. And in order to do that, we're going to ask if Charlie will bring our players back. Charlie.
Bill, first our challenger. He's an elementary school teacher whose interests include water skiing and label collecting, Randy Hune. And our current champion. He recently moved from New York City to California. His winnings total in cash, $500, Dave Statman.
There's Dave. Welcome, Dave, and welcome, Randy. Nice to have you back again. Let's talk about Dave first. He's our champion. Dave, you're out of high school 2 years now and in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go to school?
New York University.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice school, New York University. And you want to tell everybody what your ambition is.
I want to be a stand-up comedian.
And he has a face for it, doesn't he? He's a sort of a cute-looking guy. I don't mean a funny face, I don't mean that, but you have an expressive face. And when Dave came here, he was a poor fellow with no furniture or anything. Now he's won all sorts of furniture. He's won a trip. As a matter of fact, his total winnings are $4,650. And Randy Hune, is it Hune or Hune?
Hune.
Hune. Randy Hune is a teacher whose interests include water skiing and label collecting. What do you teach, Randy?
This year I'm teaching 6th grade.
6th grade. And tell us about label collecting, because that is interesting.
Well, it's something like stamp collecting. Very few people participate in it, and we collect citrus label art from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. And as a matter of fact, maybe I can start you down the same road because...
Yeah?
This is the label that got us started, and I brought one for you.
Galligan. That's very pretty. And there's that... Hold that up again, Randy. Now, look at that. Now... Some years ago, they used to have labels like that pasted on the edge of the orange and apple and crates like that. Is that not so?
The wooden crates, yes.
And what did that? What kind of crate was that on? What held it?
This was a lemon crate, and this was from the Oxnard area from about 1937.
And that has value, has it not?
Some value. It's one of the less rare labels, but it has some value.
But it's like collecting comic magazines or baseball cards. You can trade and you can sell them, correct?
You bet, yeah.
Okay, so we will pick up the game right where we left off. First of all, gentlemen, let me get out of the way here and show you the categories. These are the ones we were playing with when time was called. Quotations, comic strips, American states, what's my name, and fast-forward movies. The fast-forward is a very good question, as I always say, if somebody, in this case Dave the champion, because he spins second or last, a good question with which to catch up. Before I begin, gentlemen, let me see the scores up there, please. It's 300 for Randy, our challenger. He's ahead. Dave has 100, trying to catch up. Natural triple jackpot begins to be worth discussing. It was hit last week. It hasn't been hit this week. We add a little something to it each day. If either of you come up with 3 categories exactly the same, not counting jokers, you win the natural triple jackpot right there, which is now worth $2,300. Last week, it was knocked off for $13,000 some dollars. So it builds, or it can be knocked off right here. So we're ready to go, Randy. If you want to spin, I'll read them off for you.
Okay, let's have some jokers.
Let's see what he gets. He has What's My Name, Joker, and quotations.
Let's try What's My Name for $100, please.
What's My Name for $100? I'll get it out of here. I'll take them all and I'll put them back. Here we go. I am quoting. This is me speaking as the person. I'm one nursery rhyme character who would not make a good stuntman. I once fell off a wall, broke into so many pieces that all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put me back together again. For $100, Randy, what's my name?
Why, you're Humpty Dumpty.
I certainly am, and have been for some time. He's up to 400, Dave. You got work ahead of you.
You bet. Let's see some jokers.
Our champion, Dave. What's my name? Comic strips. And what's my name again?
I'll take What's My Name for 100.
All right. I became the first heavyweight boxing champion to win the title 3 times. If you ask me how I did it, I'll tell you that I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Simply said, I am the greatest. What's my name?
Muhammad Ali.
You're right. That's my name. Now then, 400 to 200, and we'll be back to pick it up at exactly this point. Right now with you. Bear with us.
Someone's been sneaking my Milano cookies. Tim? Is he capable of indulging himself the way I do? the baby. Would she know how to savor every moment?
The finest dark chocolate. 2 exquisite cookies.
The plumber. Could he possibly appreciate? Nah.
Milano, one of the distinctive cookies from Pepperidge Farm. Oh, yeah, they're that good.
So sweet, so kissably fresh. My baby's skin is at its best when it's cleaned just right. For these delicate parts, I want a wipe that's not too dry.
Try Pampers Baby Fresh with new Moisture Pillow Quilting. These special wipes contain just the right amount of moisture to help leave skin clean and fresh. And they're gentler than the other leading regular brand.
When her skin's this perfect, this fresh, it's perfectly irresistible.
Pampers Baby Fresh with Moisture Pillows.
Kiefer's teacher in school suggested the Hooked on Phonics program for him. Hooked on Phonics really took him to the next step of wanting to be able to read and making it so he could do it. His teacher noticed right away a real difference in his reading. The program made it so he had a good time learning to read.
To the shed. No dogs.
Hooked on Phonics really did work for us.
Call now. See dramatic improvement in just 4 weeks or your money back. Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
We're getting close to the end here, 400 to 200. You could go either way yet. Randy, you have a spin. Let's see what you do with it.
Okay, here we go.
Randy spins, and he gets American States again. And the natural triple, you get the jackpot. What do you know about that? I am very happy I mentioned that at the top of the show and reminded you of it, because look what happened. Randy spun, and he gets the natural triple. He'll tell us later what he chooses for his question and how much. But right now, I want to say the natural triple jackpot includes a gas grill, golf clubs, watches, and all sorts of other things. But Randy, right now, coming to you, natural triple jackpot worth $2,300. Congratulations. Well, now, score 400 to 200. What do you want to do, Randy?
Well, I think I'll try American States for $100.
Okay, $100 is fine.
No, Bill, he must take it for $200.
You have to take for $200 because there's no joker.
I'll take it for $200.
Right, and you realize the strategy there. He doesn't want to pass too much along to Dave. Randy, get this one right and you win the game. Miss it, and Dave gets a chance, and he could pick up $200 and have a spin coming. So, Randy, for a possible win for you. While traveling through the Equality State, you might want to visit Devil's Tower, which was the first U.S. national monument, or Yellowstone, the country's first national park. For $200 and a possible win, name this Rocky Mountain state.
Wyoming?
Correct. You have 600 points up there. Now, Dave, this could be your final spin unless you come up with 3 jokers or fast forward. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, Dave, spin it to stay in the game.
Let's see some jokers.
1 joker, what's my name, and comic strips. What would you like to do, sir?
I'd like to go off the board for fast forward films for $50.
You may do that. And you keep on. You don't have to tell me how many you want to answer. I ask you each question, and then you tell me you want to go on, okay? $50 apiece, so this could be a long one. Let's see what happens. One of Hollywood's finest actors played a rugged mountain man in the film Jeremiah Johnson, a reporter in All the President's Men, and a baseball player in The Natural. For $50, what's his last name?
Redford.
Correct. You have $250. You want to go on?
Yes, I do.
He wants to go on, and you know why. Listen to this famous movie scene. Nightclub owner Rick Blaine is having an emotional reunion with an old flame named Ilsa, while softly in the background, Sam plays As Time Goes By on the piano. For $50 more, name this classic 1943 film.
Casablanca.
Correct. Do you want to go on? He wants to go on.
Yes.
Here are 3 clues to a popular 1984 film. If you miss it, championship goes to Randy. 1, a hit theme song by Ray Parker Jr. 2, starred comedian Bill Murray. 3, a giant monster, name of Marshmallow. For more $50 more, what's this blockbuster movie?
Ghostbusters.
You're right. Want to go on?
Yeah, I bet.
He's up to $350 and working at it. Remember, if he misses, it's over and Randy wins. In 1956, the play titled Pygmalion was transformed into a Broadway musical. In 1964, the popular musical was made into a hit movie starring Audrey Hepburn. For another $50, name this musical movie.
My Fair Lady.
Correct. You want to go on?
You bet.
Up to $400. This famous 1964 film starring Peter Sellers was a black comedy about the nuclear arms race. What one word completes this film's long title? Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the what?
Bomb.
Correct. You're up to $450. Do you want to go on?
Yes, I do.
Naturally, but I have to ask you. In the 1954 film On the Waterfront, this famous actor uttered the classic line, "I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am." For another $50, what's this actor's last name?
Brando.
Correct. Do you want to go on?
You bet.
He's up to $500. Miss it and he's out. In the touching 1978 film Coming Home, this actress portrayed Sally Hyde, a Marine captain's wife who falls in love with an embittered Vietnam vet. What's the last name of this award-winning actress?
Fonda.
Correct. Jane Fonda. Do you want to go on?
Yes, I do.
You are now up to $550. Your opponent has $600. Missed this one, and Randy's the champion. Here it is. This American actor accomplished the extraordinary feat of winning 4 Academy Award nominations in 4 years. His films include Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, and The Godfather. For $50, and to tie the score, what's this actor's last name?
Al Pacino.
Correct. And now, we're tied at $600. Do you want to go on?
No.
You're not going on?
No.
He is not going on. He's going to hold it there. It's tied at 600 to 600, and we'll be back right after this works for you. Wow.
Hi, I'm Gary Collins. If you suffer from back pain, have trouble sleeping, or wake up with sore, achy muscles, I've got great news. It's the revolutionary Select Comfort sleep system, a breakthrough for back pain sufferers, and a better, healthier, and more comfortable way for everyone to sleep. The secret to Select Comfort is its patented air chamber design. To learn more about Select Comfort's revolutionary sleep-on-air technology, this exciting video and brochure is yours absolutely free just by calling. You'll learn how metal coil mattresses can create uncomfortable pressure points. But Select Comfort contours to your neck, shoulders, spine, and hips. Clinical research shows that back pain sufferers reported relief after sleeping on Select Comfort.
It's 93% improvement in back pain relief, which is very significant.
And a study conducted at Stanford University found that test subjects fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply.
My back problems have gone away completely.
I wake up in the morning, I do not have a backache.
Select Comfort's dual air chamber design lets you choose the firmness, from feather soft to extra firm, all at the touch of a button. So don't spend another night on an old-fashioned metal spring mattress. Call toll-free and we'll rush you this free Select Comfort video and brochure. Call now and you'll also be eligible for Select Comfort's 90-night trial program.
I remember looking at it going, 90 days, that's 3 months. I mean, we don't have anything to lose.
Best of all, you'll find that Select Comfort costs about the same as an ordinary metal coil mattress. And with Select Comfort's convenient, no-money-down credit plan, you can afford to sleep better right away. So pick up the phone and call now to find out how to get relief from those morning aches and pains like I did.
Get back pain relief. Call for your free video and brochure. That's 1-800-472-3300 for exciting news about Select Comfort. Call 1-800-472-3300 right now.
A good night's sleep is worth all the money in the world.
All right, Charlie. Well, Dave played it pretty well. He got all the way up there to $600 and stopped while he had a tie because he didn't want to pass it along. Randy, we're tied again, and it's your spin.
Okay, here we go. Jokers, please.
All right, Randy gets comic strips, What's My Name, and a joker.
Let's try. It's been lucky for me so far, so let's try What's My Name for $100, please.
What's My Name for $100? That'll give you $700, and here's the question, and a possible win, of course. In 1981, a British beauty named Diana Spencer became the Princess of Wales. How did she do it? By marrying me, Oh, no. Let me read that again. I read it all wrong because I'm reading it in the first person. I'm now the first person. In 1981, a British beauty named Diana Spencer became the Princess of Wales. How did she do it? By marrying me, of course. For $100, what's my first name?
Charles.
Right, Prince Charles. I like my original reading. Dave, it's up to $700. You gonna try to tie him up?
You bet.
Here he goes. Let's see what he spins.
Let's see some jokers.
You need those jokers, or you got a joker. You got a joker. Woo! And you got what's my name. Your selection.
I'm gonna take what's my name for 200.
And if you do that, that'll bring you up to $800, and you will win the game, and your total winnings will be $5,950. Miss it, and the game is over right there. Randy's the champion, so a lot at stake for both of you. I read this again in the first person. Prior to 1984, I was a little-known congresswoman from Queens, New York. However, in that year, my running mate, Fritz, and my loving mate, John Zaccaro, helped put my name in the national spotlight. Dave, for the game and $5,500, what's my last name?
Ferraro.
Congratulations, champion, Geraldine Ferraro. Well, that's one of those games it's a shame to see anybody lose. Randy, you played beautifully. You did everything you possibly could with what you got there. And Dave, you played beautifully. You had good luck on the draw, and you played it to the hilt. Randy, we thank you for everything. We thank you for coming by. We have for you some very nice consolation prizes and your natural triple jackpot totaling $2,300. Thank you, Randy.
Thanks, Bill.
Dave, we'll be back to talk to you about financial matters in a moment. Right now, we're going to take time out.
Extreme Gong, it's totally live. And it's all up to you. Weeknights, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
Who can resist
Hey, guys, I got one!
an interesting twist? Yeah. Like Kellogg's new Nutri-Grain Twists in 3 deliciously twisted new flavors.
Ah, he's too small. Throw him back.
What's new in hair from Conair? Go from curls to straight hair easily. Introducing Straight Styles. Its steamy mist gives you extra straightening power and leaves your hair looking healthy and silky. Get Straight Styles from Conair.
Whisk presents the 10 million thousand things we have to do every day. Locate stuff. Prevent osteoporosis. Conquer flab. Train dog. Pet husband. Control frizz. Remind kids of family infrastructure. Save the planet. Then we still have to do the laundry really well. Good thing Whisk has a targeted cleaning system. Now everything you wash gets done right the first time. Whisk. Do it once. Do it right.
It's a holiday tradition.
Oh, there's no place like home.
Time Life brings you the treasury of Christmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Chestnuts roast.
The Time Life Treasury of Christmas on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the
You'll get 50 holiday favorites.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Sigh.
Each song brings you the wonder of Christmas.
Have yourself a...
So call now and enjoy the treasury of Christmas.
To order Treasury of Christmas, call 1-800-482-3993 or send $19.99 for 2 cassettes or $26.99 for 2 CDs plus $4.50 shipping to the address on your screen.
Okay, Dave, you've done it again. You ready to play against the devil?
You bet.
I hope your luck holds. Come on over. This is your third win, I believe, is it not?
Yes.
I think yes. Yeah, it was your third game. You know, 5 games, you get that automobile. And the way you've been playing, you know, that was on Joker's Wild. The players can use strategy, and both you and Randy used the strategy very well. It worked out better for you because your choices were a little better. You came up with some marvelous answers there in the end to do it. Now you're back up against the devil again. No strategy, no nothing. You just, well, there's a little bit of strategy. You have to know when to quit. For instance, if before you see the devil, you decide, okay, I'm willing to settle for that amount of cash, you can take the money and go right there. But if you go all the way through and you get up to $1,000 or maybe a little more without seeing the devil, you win that money and this prize.
Well, Dave, you'll make room for these gifts of comfort and convenience in 3 rooms of your home. First, Dave, in your living room, you'll have shelves for anything from books to home entertainment machines in this impressive oak wall unit. This oak modular shelving system from Marilat uses kitchen cabinets with a roll-top desk for a functional work-study area. Marilat Industries, America's cabinet maker. Then, in your den, you'll have room for a spare bed because it folds up into this comfortable sleeper sofa. The Lazy Boy Signature 2-Sleep Sofa, it has a wide variety of fabrics that are suitable for any decor. Enjoy elegance by day and comfort by night, thanks to Lazy Boy. And finally, Dave, in your kitchen, make room for this prize worth $1,000 that has will boil vegetables, bake a cake, and cook a roast all at once. This combination electric range and microwave oven. Tappan's electric range features a big microwave oven on top with tap and touch controls, 10 cooking speeds, and a self-cleaning lower oven with black glass oven doors furnished by Tappan. This make room package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,550.
Well, $4,550 added to your $5,450. You know, the strange, interesting thing about this is when you came here in our conversation, you said you had no furniture yet, and we joked about that, and you've won a lot of furniture, plus a trip.
Yeah.
You're doing all right. Okay, it's all yours. Root 'em on, audience, one way or another. Here he goes.
Big money.
He wants the big stuff. Well, you get 100, you get, oh, boy, that was close. $350.
Going.
He's going. He's on his way. 75, and the terrible, terrible devil of a letdown. Well, you were off on a pretty good start, and you know you had 2 75s. You know if another 75 would have come up, that would have been an automatic win right there. However, you have 3 games in the bank. You also have winnings of $5,450. Now, you stay with me. Because if you keep winning, you keep playing, and right now, both of us are going to meet your next opponent. Charlie, please.
Well, Bill, she's a doctor whose interests include travel and sports, Dr. Ricky Brister.
Well, there we are, Dave. You've met just about every kind of people in all sorts of walks of life, and now you have a doctor, Dr. Ricky Brister.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Doctor. Can I call you Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What kind of medicine do you practice?
Well, I'm specializing in psychiatry.
Right yeah?
Now. Yes, sir.
Is it hard to be, you're going to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist? Which way?
Psychiatrist.
You are going to be a psychiatrist. And tell what educational qualities you need for that.
Well, Bill, you have to go to college for 4 years and then medical school for 4 years and then do a 4-year residency in psychiatry to specialize. I'm currently in my 3rd year of residency.
Your third, in other words, you've finished the 4 years in college and the 4 years as a medical student. And then when do you become a doctor? After your 4 years as a medical student,
yeah.
Right. And now you're in your 2nd year residency?
3rd.
3rd year. How long do you have to go?
I have 1 more year.
Well, now, as a psychiatrist, Ricky, you can speak frankly here because I have a little time to talk. You know, here I am over here talking. How do I impress you as far as being emotionally balanced and things like that? Go ahead.
Bill, you seem quite stable to me. You really do.
I do?
Yeah. Kind of a snap diagnosis, you must agree with me.
You can snap my diagnosis anytime you want, Ricky, when you... Actually, that's one of the nicest diagnoses I have ever had from anybody. Ricky and Dave, stick with us. We'll be back here in just a moment. But right now, I have to go away and rest for a while.
Food that sounds as fresh as this comes from a food storage bag that sounds like this. Slide Lock from Ziploc. The bag that tells you it's closed. So now you can be sure it's fresh, because you can hear Slide Lock close. Slide Lock. The zip locks in freshness from Ziploc.
Some things can never be taught in a classroom. You won't find them in any textbook. And with Fixodent's long-lasting hold, you'll be ready, no matter where the lesson takes you. For long-lasting hold, Fixodent, and forget it.
Hi. Hey. You quit smoking.
Did I? He didn't quit. He uses Targon mouthwash.
Your teeth look whiter.
Look how Targon removes tobacco tar from these tiles.
Your breath smells so fresh.
If you smoke, use Targon.
First, the Rugrats faced the big, bad wolf. Then, the runaway reptar wagon. Now they're in the super good. Hot enough for you, Angelica? Yeah!
To celebrate the Rugrats movie, Campbell's just canned them in new Rugrats movie soup.
Hang on to your dices, babies, you're going in. We're doomed.
New Rugrats movie soup from the kids at Campbell's. Now, 6 collectible Rugrats movie holograms, one behind each specially marked label.
We're out of time, but when we get back, it should be fun. We have Dave Statman, who wants to be a comedian. He's our champion, and Dr. Ricky Brister, a lady who will very shortly be a psychiatrist, just finish her present residency. Meantime, I'll be back. I could use both a comedian and a psychiatrist, not necessarily in that order. So long from the Joker's Wall. We'll see you around.
It's coming. America's best clean air upright line now offers a dramatic new improvement. Now you can have a wind tunnel by Hoover that's actually self-propelled. Self-propelled, so you can have the best clean air upright in a new model that's so easy to use it almost works by itself. Many ordinary vacs scatter much of the dirt. Wind tunnel harnesses the power of the wind to get carpets cleaner than any other clean air upright. In test after test, wind tunnel picks up more dirt than any other clean air upright, including all bagless brands. Now, what would you expect to pay for a vacuum cleaner this phenomenal? Well, call now, and this new self-propelled wind tunnel can be yours for only 5 easy payments of only $79.99. But self-propelled isn't the only reason this wind tunnel is better. Simply switch the lever and see through the window that the brush roll stops for cleaning hard surfaces. Also, wind tunnel has edge groomers on both sides that help you clean right up to any baseboard. And when you return the handle to the upright position, the brush roll stops, automatically shifting wind tunnel's cleaning power to our super stretch hose, which reaches up to 20 feet for incredible range. And unlike bagless brands that use dirt cups, which are messy to empty, Wind Tunnel has a convenient and clean allergen filtration system. A system that traps 100% of dust mites and 99.98% of ragweed and grass pollens. So call for your self-propelled wind tunnel today. Just 5 easy payments of only $79.99. And if you act now, we include all these extras, a $50 value, free. Call now for the new self-propelled wind tunnel by self-propelled wind tunnel.
Up next on Game Show Network, play Card Sharks, followed by Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy!
The Joker's Wild is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.
Done. Sharp, accurate experience. It's not enough to know who did what. He wants to know why. News 9 Prime Time.
The fun can't be beat on Tic-Tac-Dough when you join exciting host Wink Martindale for a half hour of prizes and surprises. Right, you win. Wink asks the questions as two lucky players battle and block their way across the board to big money excitement. Host Wink Martindale brings the fun home to you every day. Join the winners on Tic-Tac-Dough.
Tic-Tac-Dough, 11 o'clock weekdays on Channel 12.
From Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Dough. And now, here's our host, Jim Caldwell.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're much too kind. Thank you very much. Glad you could be part of our studio audience today. And, of course, welcome back to Tic-Tac-Dough. I'm your new host, and I'll be here to bring you all the fun and excitement that you've come to expect from this fast-paced show. And, of course, you know, Wink Martindale, a legend in the business, let's face it, has done a terrific job over the last 7 seasons, and I'm tickled to death to be able to follow him in this brand new season. I think, without further ado, Charlie O'Donnell, let's meet the contestants that are starting our show off today.
Jim, our current champ is a writer from New York whose interests include singing and aerobics. Her winnings total in cash and prizes $8,700. Meet Giselle Perez. And her opponent is a ballet producer whose interests include music and exercise. Meet Archie Lang.
Hi, Archie. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I know you've been gone a little bit. Tell us what you've been up to over the last few months.
Well, I've been to Chicago to start meetings on this year's production of The Nutcracker for the Chicago Tribune Charities. But that's not the most important thing that's happened to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I've become a grandfather for the first time.
You have? Terrific. Oh, you just took 20 years off your life with that happening.
I think it's going to happen, yes.
Well, tell us about the baby.
Well, it's a baby girl. Her name is Taylor Marie. She weighed 7.5 pounds. We think she's the most beautiful baby in the world, and I'm sure she's going to keep me on my toes.
Well, I suspect that's exactly the case. Now, someone else who's standing right to your right here is going to be definitely keeping you on your toes, is our current champion, Giselle. Good to have you back.
Thanks, Jim. It's great to be back.
Giselle Perez. Now, if I remember correctly, before, when you left us for a brief pause in our shooting, that you were working on a book, right?
Yes, I'm working on a project on the Creole people of Louisiana, which is real exciting to me because that's my family's ethnic background, and I'm learning a lot about my history.
Well, that has to be an interesting, fun project.
It's a lot of fun, and I hope that if I win enough here, I can put some money into making a documentary film on the subject.
Well, I don't think she's going to have any difficulty as far as in that category. At least now, we don't know what Archie's going to be doing today, but so far, of course, you've won in cash and prizes $8,700.
Pretty amazing.
Well, hey, you're obviously a very good player, and today we're going to see if you can up that or see if Archie's going to be a good challenger. You ready to go?
Yes,
ready.
Let's get started. And, of course, the last time you were here, we were dead smack in the middle of a game when time ran out. And here are the categories that you were playing with. Let's see. Names the same, Trivia Dare, Country Music, Opera, Disney, Player Pass, Mixed Words, Jump in Category, and Famous First. Now, here's how the board looked. All right, there it was. And how much did we have in the pot? We had a total of $1,000. That's where it stood. And, of course, let me remind you that those red boxes, the two there, Trivia Dare and Player Pass, are special categories, and I'll be sure to tell you how they work when we get to them. So, without further ado, let's shuffle. And, Giselle, I'm sure it's your turn. Go ahead and select.
I'm going to have to go to the center to block.
Okay, Disney for a very important block. It's a two-part question. Now, several Walt Disney films have introduced songs which went on to win the Academy Award. I'll name two such Oscar-winning songs. You name the Disney film from which they came. Number 1, Chim Chim Cheree, and number 2, When You Wish Upon a Star. Here's your extra time. Okay, Giselle, you're going for that center box for a block. Now, several Walt Disney films have introduced songs which went on to win the Academy Award. I'll name two such Oscar-winning songs. You name the Disney film from which they came. Number one, Shim Shim Cherie.
Mary Poppins.
That's right. But in order for you to earn the center box and the block, what Disney film was involved with When You Wish Upon a Star?
Pinocchio.
You have the block, Giselle. I almost couldn't get it out. But let's go ahead and put that X in that center box. It looks like we've already done it. So, $1,300 in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories. And, Archie, we're over to you for a selection.
I think I'll try jump-in category, upper right.
Okay, Archie, in the jump-in category, I'll read this question to both of you. Whoever buzzes in first gets a chance to answer the question. Archie, if you get it right, you'll have a block. Giselle, if you get this box, you'll win your fourth game of tic-tac-toe. All right? Now, this famous American industrialist once said, any customer can have a car if any... Archie, for the block.
Henry Ford.
You have the block, Archie. Woo. You jumped right on that. Didn't give Giselle a chance or me to even hear the whole question. But Henry Ford is right, and we put an O in that box for the block. And we're going to be back with more of Tic-Tac-Toe right after this. Don't you dare go away. And welcome back. Of course, we're right in the middle of a game, and we're going to shuffle the categories with $1,500 in the pot. And Giselle, it's your turn.
It's going to be names the same for the win.
Okay. I'll pull out the card, Giselle, and we'll all kind of quiet down, because if you can answer this question, you'll win your fourth game of tic-tac-toe. Now, this Oscar-winning actor named George shares his last name with a flamboyant weatherman named Willard, who once gave his report while dressed like Carmen Miranda. For the game, Giselle, and a grand total of $10,400, what is the last name they share?
Scott.
You win! Giselle, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did that in one fell swoop, and we all congratulate you. Of course, now we took $1,700 and added that to your previous winnings. You have now won in cash and prizes, can you believe it? $10,400. And, of course, you're going to go up against the Dragon in the bonus game in just a moment. But before we do that, Archie, it was sure a pleasure to have you with us here on Tic-Tac-Toe. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Did, thank you.
You were a delightful player, and we wish you all the luck. And, of course, take care of that brand new little baby.
Well,
Archie,
I will.
Take care. Giselle, come on over here. Let's play the bonus game. Congratulations. $10,400. That's not bad for a short amount of time, huh?
No.
Now, you've played the bonus game before, right?
Yes.
You know how it works. You know that behind these numbers are various amounts of money, a tick, a tack, and, of course, the beloved Dragon. And we always hear that awful growl. Now, you want to reach $1,000 or more, or get the tick and the tack, and you'll win this fabulous prize package.
Giselle, each of these gifts is useful as well as ornamental. First, Giselle, you'll be able to enjoy meals in style on this lovely set of china. Bernardo Limoges, 4-place settings of Artois dinnerware, elegant china enhanced by traditional design, interpreted for today's lifestyle from Bernardo Limoges. Then here's a gift that will brighten the room even when it's not switched on. This handsome torchlight lamp. From Bauer, the table torchlight concept for nightstand, sofa back, or console, brass columns intermixed with clear acrylic. Etched oval glass shade from Bauer Lamp Company. Next, you'll have a spare bed whenever you need it inside this sumptuous sofa. The Lazy Boy Signature 2-Sleep Sofa. It has a wide variety of fabrics that are suitable for any decor. Enjoy elegance by day and comfort by night thanks to Lazy Boy. And finally, Giselle, here's a gift worth more than $1,300 that you will find highly useful as well as stunningly ornamental. This glittering gold and diamond watch. This Jules Jurgensen ladies watch is designed in 14-karat gold with braided 14-karat gold bracelet. Decorative two-tone dial set with one diamond, elegance by Jules Jurgensen. This useful and ornamental package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,100.
Well, I can tell that what she just said it's wonderful, and I saw her reaction when you heard about the gold watch. That will be fabulous, if you can win it. But, of course, you want to avoid the dragon at all costs, and, of course, get the tick and the tack, and you'll win the dough automatically. You understand that, right? All right, let's go ahead and cover them up and move them around. And now, before you make your first selection, is there anybody in the audience you want to have help you? Anybody in particular?
Well, I have a lot of my family out there.
Well, good.
They better help me.
All right. We got a camera on them? There they are. All right.
That's my mom.
Super.
Next to her is my brother Al, my cousin Adele,
Everybody's here.
and my other brother Ricardo.
Terrific. Well, let's go ahead. I know they're going to be giving you lots of help. Where are you going to go first?
Anybody have any ideas?
Boy, everybody's giving you help.
Let's try 5.
All right, she says number 5. Let's see what's behind number 5. 150. Okay, just 850 to go. Now, you can take the money. You going to keep going?
9.
She's going.
They all say 9.
All right, everybody says 9. Let's see if they're all right. $400. Just $450 to go. You're going to keep on, aren't you? Yeah,
Why not?
That's right. Every number in the book. What are you going to do?
3.
All right. A hush comes over the crowd. Behind 3. 50. Ooh, you're so close now. What are we up to? $800. 200 to go. Come on. What's it going to be, Giselle?
Well, I'm going to try lucky 7.
Lucky 7. All right. Behind 7, we have... You did it! You did it! Congratulations! Oh, wow.
I think I'll keep them.
I guess you will. They did a good job, didn't they? Let's find out, by the way, right now, where that dragon was hiding out. There he was, behind number 2.
That's him.
So you did exactly what you're supposed to do. You avoided the dragon, and what have you won to date now? $4,100. That was worth. Add that to your previous winnings, you're up to $14,800. And all you have to do now is go back to the podium and meet your next contestant. Why don't you head on back there?
Okay, thank you.
And while she's doing that, of course, we're going to go to a break and be right back with more of Tic-Tac-Toe. Don't you go away.
The following scenes may be difficult for some viewers. They are even more difficult for the children who live them.
30 a.m. Pacific on Game Show Network.
Of course, just before we went to break, Giselle won the bonus game, and she has already picked up now $14,800. And I think it's time for us to meet your new challenger, Giselle. Tell us about him, Charlie.
Well, Jim, she manages a bookkeeping company and enjoys bird watching and Egyptology. Meet Shelley Campbell.
Hello, Shelley. I just said him. You're obviously not a him, you're a her, and it's nice to have you with us today.
Thank you.
How did you get interested in ancient Egypt?
Well, as a child, my father showed me books and talked to me about the culture, and I found it fascinating.
Have you ever visited Egypt yourself?
No, not yet, but next year I plan to take a big trip to tour the ancient ruins with my dad.
Well, of course, you're going to take your father. Does that mean you're not going to take your mummy? Well, with that, I think we better wrap things up and with that particular little interview and get started with the game. Now, here are the 9 new categories you're going to be playing with on this game. Let's take a look. Finish the list. It's a dilemma. Botany, colors, mythology, number please, potluck picks, auction, and explorer. And I'll explain right now that those 3 boxes, those red ones, are special categories, and I'll be sure to explain how those are played when we get to them. So, let's go ahead now and get started. And let's remember one thing. There's a car at stake. Giselle, you've already won 4 games. If you win this game, you're going to win a brand new car. And Giselle, you're our champion, so why don't you go ahead and start us off with a selection?
I'm going to take potluck picks in the corner.
Potluck picks it will be. Now, take a look at this picture, Giselle. This puzzle, which was a big fad, was named for its inventor. Name that popular puzzle.
Rubik's Cube.
Judges?
That answer is acceptable.
You did it just in time, Giselle. Rubik's Cube it is. That was close. That was close, Giselle, but we'll put an X in the bottom left-hand corner, and with $200 in the pot, we'll shuffle up, and Shelley, your first turn.
I'll go for mythology in the bottom right.
Okay, mythology it is. In Greek mythology, when Perseus cut off the head of the Gorgon Medusa, this beautiful winged horse was born from the blood. It was later tamed by the goddess Athena. Name this winged horse.
Pegasus.
You've got the box, Shelley.
Very good.
So we'll put an O on the board, and we're going to take a break and come back with more of Tic-Tac-Dough in just a second. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're looking at $400 in the pot. We're going to shuffle the categories, and Giselle, we're back to you for a selection. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to have number, please.
All right, number, please. You've chosen that category, and it's a situation where either one of you might win the box. Now, how many muscles does it take for a person to smile, Giselle? If you can give me the exact number, you'll win the box automatically.
30.
Giselle, 30 is not the exact number, but you still can get the box. Now, Shelley, do you think that the exact number is higher or lower than 30? Remember, a right answer and you'll get the box. A wrong answer and Giselle will, in fact, get the box. What do you think? Higher or lower than 30?
Lower.
Shelley, the exact number is 17. That's lower. You win the box. 17 muscles it takes to create a smile. I didn't know that. That
Feels like more right now.
Well, that's a good point. It's who would ever know it? But we'll go ahead and put an O on the board. And now we have $600 in the pot. We'll shuffle them up. Shelley, it's your turn.
Potluck pick.
Okay, potluck it'll be. And listen carefully to this question. And remember, of course, if you can answer this question, Shelley, you'll become our new champion. Take a look at this picture. His favorite hobby is stealing picnic baskets for Tic-Tac-Dough and a total of $800. Name him.
Yogi Bear.
You win, Shelley.
Congratulations.
Yogi Bear it is. Shelley, congratulations. You just picked up $800 and you're now our new champion. So that's exciting. Give her a hand. And you're going to play your first bonus game in just a moment to see how well you can do against the dragon. Giselle, you are definitely not going to be walking away from all of us here at Tic-Tac-Dough with nothing, that's for sure. You have won in cash and prizes a grand total of $14,800.
Thank you.
And I know, as you spoke earlier, of course, you're in the process of writing a book and hope to make a mini documentary. I hope that this money helps you along the way.
Thank you very much.
Lots of luck to you, Giselle.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment with more of Tic-Tac-Dough. Stay with us.
Mystic Music presents Twilight Time.
Or call 1-800-856-6446. That's 1-800-856-6446.
Well, Kelly, we're not going to have an opportunity for you to play the bonus game this particular go-on. We'll do that on the next show. I know we have a little bit of extra time. Now, you said before you haven't been to Egypt.
No.
But you're planning a trip, and what goes into planning a trip to Egypt? I mean...
Well, we're collecting brochures at the moment from tour companies who provide the trips and the Egyptologists to guide you around and tell you about all the ruins.
Right, and of course, now you say you're into bird watching also. You're going to be looking forward to...
Oh, I'll take my field guide to Egyptian birds with me when I go, for sure.
I guess there are all kinds of strange animals and of all kinds in Egypt that most of us have never seen, right?
Right, I'm sure there are all kinds of animals. My particular interest is birds. I like birds.
Well, maybe one of these days, if you continue to win, which we hope you do, you'll run into a category on birds, and you should be able to clean up in that category.
Yes, I hope somebody writes some questions on that.
Okay, well, think about that. And, of course, you've already won $800. What would one like yourself spend your first $800 winning it on a game show? What do you think?
Paying off my master charge bill.
Hey, That's a good idea. Get out of debt and things like that.
Right.
And of course, this kind of show, which amazes me, we've had, what's been the top winning on Tic Tac today? Something well over $300,000. 35, 40 shows, 50 shows. You think you can do that?
Any 1,000 would be really nice.
Any 1,000. Well, we'll
Yeah.
look forward to seeing how well you do in our next show. And for now, I'm Jim Caldwell, and we'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.
You know, ideas and inventions come from people in all walks of
With Vanna on Wheel of Fortune, followed by Jeopardy. Stakes are high,
One mistake and Chris retains the championship.
so it pays to go slow.
Freeze right there.
Play your cards right,
I'll try it higher.
and you might win the show.
Lower than the queen.
On Card Sharks, wild games, witty poetry. Next on Game Show Network.
Tic-Tac-Toe is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.
Sarah Lee Kessler has always had a way with words. She started a collection of stories when she was very small and found she'd rather write than do just about anything else.
I'll be there in a minute.
She worked very hard and people began to notice.
That's very nice.
Over the years, Sarah Lee's talents took her from newspaper reporting to television news because everyone appreciates a good story.
That's great.
Sarah Lee Kessler, weekdays at noon, weeknights at 8, only on Channel 9.
It's time for the all-new Let's Make a Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
You like this purple? Just remember, gang, just remember, if you're whistling at this jacket, this is the same color worn by the Minnesota Vikings. Okay? And you wouldn't mess around with those big football players, would you? So don't mess around with me. Here we are on Let's Make a Deal, and I have a deal for you. Now, the deal I have for you is simply this. Lillian Giles, I am going to give you $400 for doing absolutely nothing. Isn't that a marvelous show?
I'll take
400, you're a winner right off the bat.
Thank you.
However, if you're a gambling gal, I want to show you an envelope I have here. And this is an envelope that has double the amount of money that you have in your hand, or $8. Are you a gambler? 800 or 8. Do you want to go for it?
I'll go for it. I'll go for it.
Then here you are. I'll take back your 400. You open up the envelope and tell me how much money there is in there. Is there $8 there or 800?
800!
That's a lot of loot, isn't it? You like this game?
Yes, I love it.
I have another envelope. This envelope has $1,600 or 16. Now that you're thinking, now that she's thinking, I have another deal. Maybe you'd like to go for a curtain instead. Open up curtain number 3, and you'll see some margarine, and there's something behind the margarine, too.
Mazzola margarine has such a fresh, light taste, it's too good for words. Mazzola margarine.
There's something behind the margarine, your choice. Keep the 800, go for this envelope, which has 1,600 or 16, or the unknown behind the curtain.
I'll take the envelope.
Take the envelope. Back comes envelope, back comes $800. What was behind the margarine that she could have had? Back there? Back there? This fabulous fur coat.
Davini had luxury and elegance in mind when he designed this Norwegian Blue Fox full-length coat in the fashionable chevron pattern for chic after six wear. From Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills, its appraised value is $3,500.
$3,500 coat, $800 in cash, and when we open up this envelope, we should know by now that there's only $16 in here. Lillian Giles made the worst deal of all. $16. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Thank you for making the deal. Sorry, it couldn't have been better. That's the way it goes. However, I'll be back. Oh, welcome back. That sound effect signifies it's time for our door number 4, which means that somebody in our audience in the next minute is going to win $1,000 in cash. And here's what happens. We have a people picking computer up there that flashes numbers from 1 to 36. Everyone on the trading floor wears a number from 1 all the way up to 36. You know your number? 26. Wherever it stops, that person gets $1,000 and a chance to go for something worth over $8,000. First of all, let's find out who wins the $1,000. Stop the computer at number 17. Here we have a gentleman, Tony Dean, at seat number 17. Tony, here's a check for $1,000. And you can keep that and forget about what I have to say, but you'll notice that a wheel is coming out. If you want to risk $1,000 to spin the wheel, you might end up with what's behind curtain number 1. So take a look and see what you might be going for in the next few moments.
The Chevrolet Cavalier two-door coupe, equipped with a peppy, economical 4-cylinder engine, AM radio, power steering, and more, furnished by Saab Chevrolet. With tax and license, it sells for $8,979.84.
Now, Tony, you have $1,000. Nobody can take it away from you if you don't want them to, okay? If you want to gamble, you give me the $1,000, you spin the wheel, whatever comes up is yours, and you will notice, watch this, folks, that on this wheel we have 2 places where it says car. We have a place where it says triple your money. Another place says $4,000, but you also can get zonked and go down to a $100 or a $200 level. Now, it's your risk. If you want to keep the $1,000, you don't have to do a thing. Tony, good luck to you. Grab it and give it a good spin, and let's all root him home. All right. Now, come on, let's get something good for Tony here. Now it's starting to slow down. Buy the car, buy double, buy 200. Triple your money! $3,000! That's good! $3,000 for Tony Dean. Well, so Tony took the gamble and went from $1,000 up to $3,000. Not bad for just a couple of minutes' work. We'll be back with more.
Let your body do the talking.
Dance. Come on.
Body Language, Sundays at 10 on Buzzer. It's all about the motion, baby.
This is it.
Stuart LeBeau.
Right.
Stuart LeBeau meets Cindy Tobin. Cindy, meet Stuart.
Hi.
I see the decorations got right to your nose, didn't they? Yes, they did. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take you both on a little shopping spree and see who's the better shopper, because there's a lot of money to be won if you're a good shopper. Do you want to do that? Yes. Then follow me. I have $2,800 in my pocket to be paid off if you're very good, $1,400 even if you're average. That's what I have to pay off to somebody. So why don't we stand right over here? We'll price the items. The one that comes closest to the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast receives money in every case. Understood? How are you pricing, Stuart?
I don't know. I don't shop too much.
How are you, dear?
I do all the shopping.
You should win a lot of money.
Looks like I'm beat.
Yeah, well, here we go. There's $300 for the one that comes closest, but if either of you hit it on the nose, I'll double it to $600. That's a good payoff.
Here's a 16-ounce bottle of Pompeian virgin olive oil. More flavor, no cholesterol. If it isn't Pompeian, it probably isn't virgin olive oil.
Stuart?
$1.59.
$1.59?
$1.69.
$1.69. The price is $2.49. And, of course, you start off with your first $300, Miss Tobin. And, Stuart, now you know what you're in for, right? However, we're going to make her go first next time, and then you'll be able to decide whether you go higher or lower, you see?
Make it easier.
You're right. It'll be for a $300 payoff again.
New improved shake and bake coating mix for chicken. A special blend of seasoning makes it an even better recipe for crispier, crunchier chicken.
Ms. Tobin?
$1.49.
You go a penny higher or a penny lower, whatever you want.
$1.48.
$1.48. He goes lower, and he was right, because it's $1.39. How do you like that, Stuart? $300 for you. Now, he goes first, you can go a penny higher or a penny lower. Just make it easy for yourself, right? All right, because you don't, of course, unless you want to get it right on the nose, and then you don't have to listen to my advice and just go for the price you think it is. Another $300 payoff.
Niagara, America's #1 selling spray starch, helps prevent the deep penetration of soil and stains. For a crispier, firmer finish, Niagara spray starch.
If either of you get it on the nose, I'll double it to $600. But Stuart, what do you think the price is?
$1.75.
Ms. Tobin?
$1.39.
$1.39. The price actually is $1.25. You are closer. You get $300. Now, is this an easy way to make money? You've got $600 already, and you got $300. And now we go for another item, and this time I pay $500 to the one that comes closer.
For large dogs, this is a 64-ounce package of Milk-Bone dog biscuits. Crunch away plaque and food particles to help keep your dog's breath fresher, teeth cleaner, naturally. Milk-Bone biscuits.
And if either one of you gets it right on the nose, we'll pay $1,000, just like that. So, Miss Tobin, you're first.
$2.99.
$2.99. Stuart?
$3.
$3. The price is $3.44. Stuart LeBeau gets another $500. And for a man who does very little shopping, you ended up with $800. And you ended up with $600. Well, that's not bad. $800 and $600 for 2.5 minutes worth of work.
Excellent.
Is that, what profession are you in?
I'm a dental student at USC.
You're a student.
All goes towards tuition.
All goes towards tuition?
Yes.
Well, then you wouldn't be interested in making any more deals if I asked you.
Yes. Tuition's $5,000 a trimester.
Oh, so you need a lot more money.
Yes.
Well, I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Right.
But first of all, I got to talk to you. What was it? It was Cindy, right? Cindy Tobin. Now, Cindy, you have $600. You could buy the box on the display floor, or you could say, no, I want my money.
I'll go for the box.
Give me back the $600. Easy work getting the money. Easy getting rid of it, too. What's behind the box that you just spent $600 for? Cindy, you won't believe it. You've got yourself 8 basketballs. I want you to know that when this show started, during rehearsal, there were 12 back there. 4 of them are missing, and we're going to have a lie detector test for the stagehands. All right. But so far, you're down to 8 and 4 that we owe you. All right? Gee, there was an awful silence hit this studio when she went for that, giving up $600. You could have at least said, "Aw." And that's the way we feel. All right. But where did we get the basketballs, if there are any left?
Dr. J basketballs with a tough Permalite rubber cover. Official size, weight, pound, 3 pounds. Just one of the thousands of items available from the 500-page service merchandise catalog at one of the service merchandise showrooms nationwide.
Thank you very much, Cindy. I'm sorry there wasn't any better. Let me turn my attention to Stuart LeBeau right now. Our dental student who needs a lot of money. You have $800, and you could buy curtain number 2 for your $800 right now. Can you see curtain number 2? Let me help you over here. Or you can hang on to your money.
I'll go for the curtain.
He's going to spend his money. Back comes the $800. And what do we have? A dental chair and 2 drills. No, it's a whole dining room set.
A 6-piece French dining room from the Le Chateau collection by Broyhill features a rich cherry brown finish with cane-back chairs designed for years of elegant dining from Broyhill. It retails for $1,289. And for elegant serving, Ricci's Moonlight Collection, a heavy silver-plated soup tureen with matching ladle, meticulous hand craftsmanship by Italy's master silversmith, designed for a lifetime of use by Ricci. It sells for $329. Now, for the international touch, Coffee Imports Coffee Concerto, a unique modern design and household espresso cappuccino coffee machine, 10-cup capacity, refillable tank for continuous output, furnished by Coffee Imports International. It sells for $400. Total value of this deal is $2,081.
$2,000 deal, Stuart. You're in fine shape. Thank you, young Dr. DeBee. I'll be back with a favorite deal of mine where I make somebody a star in just a moment. Support the Girl Scouts of America. And she's here. She wants to sell me some cookies. It's an empty box. But Lee Karp, I do better than that. You see, I don't give away empty boxes. I give away something good. And in your case, nothing. But I want you to watch what I do.
Okay.
Because when I'm through doing it, you are going to do exactly what I do.
Okay.
You're going to become me. Okay? Now, here's the way it happens. Now, I go to this gentleman over here. And I say to Gary, I say, Gary Feldman, I will give you your choice. Listen to what I say. You can have $400 or the big box on the display floor. What would you like, Gary?
I want the box.
He wants the box. I don't give him the $400. What's inside the box, we say? And Melanie shows us that back there, he gets himself a set of golf clubs and a camera.
From Pinseeker, a set of custom-made golf clubs, including stainless steel woods with matching radius sole irons and a deluxe staff bag. From Pinseeker, this outfit retails for $1,001.06. And picture your golf form with the Chinon 35 FA2 Auto Everything 35mm compact camera. Just point and shoot. Autofocus electronics makes picture-taking fun and easy from Chinon. The camera sells for $265.85. Total value of this deal is $1,266.91.
Nice deal for Gary. Now, you do exactly as I did. You ask for this person right over here, $400. I'll give you the $400, or Kurt number 3. Here's the microphone. Here's
Pam.
the money. Here's the money. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, you get her name and everything else like that. Go ahead.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
What's your second name?
Pam, Tab. I offer you either $400 or curtain number 3.
No, you keep the microphone.
Yeah, curtain number 3 or $400.
Curtain number 3.
Curtain number 3.
So you say, Karen?
What's Karen? Karen?
Karen?
Karen, what's behind curtain number 3? Show Pam. A Whirlpool refrigerator and a dishwasher.
The Whirlpool No Frost French door refrigerator offers spacious shelf capacity, bottom freezer, and a generous fresh food compartment. Porcelain on steel interior and textured steel no fingerprint doors from Whirlpool. It retails for $1,027. And for easy after dining cleanup, here's a Whirlpool Energy Saver dishwasher with exclusive in-the-door silverware basket. It sells for $499. And to get you started, here's a supply of Electrosol for your dishwasher. Why stop at just clean when you could also have Sheen? Discover Clean and Sheen Electrosol today. Total value of this deal is $1,551.
You made her very happy, as you can see. Now, Lee, you can be seated now, dear. Lee, you were so good. How did you like her performance? She was good, wasn't she? So to reward you for your performance, I'm going to give you your choice of the prizes that the other two people won. In other words, you could have the same thing that Gary won, which was a camera and a set of golf clubs. You could have that for yourself, or you could have the duplicate of what we just gave Miss Tab here a few moments ago, which was a refrigerator and the dishwasher.
I'll take number 3.
You take the refrigerator. I have more to offer you, though. Okay. Because if you don't want any of those, I'll give you the unknown behind curtain number 2. She stays with 3. She turns down curtain number 2, and back there, had she gone for it, was 12 feet of submarine sand. Now, that's a lot of submarine sand. And as you can see, that there was 12 feet, but the girls have started from either end. There's now 11 feet 6 inches left, as the girls have been eating into that submarine sandwich. And we'll all join you right after the show. But in the meantime, congratulations on sticking with the sure thing that you had. Have fun? She liked that. Okay, then if you had fun, come back here and ask Dean what the big deal is worth today.
What's the big deal worth today?
She has to say my name first.
D?
Dean.
Dean, what's the big deal today?
The big deal today is worth $9,458.
You see what effect you have on her, Dean? She was shaking like a leaf. Shaking like a leaf. All right. Well, that was one Dean. The other Dean is Tony Dean, because I have to go back and find 2 traders to make the deal for the big one, which is worth $9,000 plus. And Tony Dean has $3,000 in cash. Would he go for it? You're going to go? No! Yes, he said. The man is wealthy. He's spending $3,000. He's going to go for the big deal. Stu LeBeau has the dining room set worth $2,081. Where's Stuart? The dental student. What's he going to do? He's going to go for it. 2 men going for the big deal. Let's see if either one of them get it. Coming right up. $8. It could be behind door number 1. which starts off with fun carpeting.
Joy Games Carpet in exciting multicolors is a complete family fun center with all the equipment to play checkers, chess, tic-tac-toe, and other games. Made of DuPont Antron. Joy Games from Joy Carpets.
There's something that goes with that as well. And then there's door number 2 and door number 3. And Tony Dean risks $3,000. Which door does he select?
Number 3.
Takes door number 3. Stuart LeBeau takes?
Door number 1.
Takes door number 1. You took 3 and you took 1 and nobody took 2. So let's see what we have behind door number 2. Behind door number 2, we have a stereo and a microwave and a luggage.
First, if time is money, you'll save lots with this 1.6 cubic foot capacity microwave oven. Offers electronic touch controls, temperature probe, 9 power level selections, plus auto defrost. From White Westinghouse, it sells for $469.95. And if business trips are a part of your life, it'll be easy with a pick-up-and-go Sergio Valente 5-piece luggage set from their Sergio collection. Designed in luxurious tweed fabric, water, stain, and scuff-resistant for years of travel from Sergio Valente. The set retails for $500. And when you're through with a long day, close your eyes and relax with Sharp's component rack stereo system with 5-band graphic equalizer, semi-automatic turntable, double cassette decks, and matching speakers from Sharp. It sells for $420. This deal is worth $1,389.95.
A very nice deal that neither of these folks got. But they trade an awful lot. Now, Tony, you went for door number 3. You spent $3,000, and here's what we have for you behind door number 3. And it looks like you're going on a trip to the Caribbean.
You and a friend will jet round trip from Los Angeles to Florida, where you'll spend a glorious week for 2 at the Diplomat Resort and Country Club in Hollywood, Florida. Enjoy every sport facility, fabulous gourmet cuisine, tropical evenings with star-studded entertainment at Diplomat Resorts. Then it's round-trip airfare for 2 from Miami to Curacao via ALM Antillean Airlines, the friendly airline of the Dutch Caribbean from ALM Antillean Airlines. And while there, you'll spend 8 days and 7 nights at the Las Palmas Hotel and Vacation Villas in sunny Curacao, the friendly Caribbean vacation resort for everyone, couples, singles, honeymooners, and families, the Las Palmas.
So far, that deal is worth $4,906. We give you $600 in cash to spend. That deal's worth $5,506. Tony, you did much better than your $3,000 right there. And to our dental student, what can I say? Congratulations, Stuart. Congratulations. Because here's what you have behind the fun carpeting for our dental student. He's got himself
It's the same Chevrolet Cavalier Sport Coupe we saw earlier in the show with a peppy, economical 4-cylinder engine and power steering. With tax and license, it sells for $8,979.84. That makes this total value of this big deal $9,458.
So there you have a wonderful victory for our young dental student who's got himself a brand new car. We're all thrilled for him, too. Now I have time for some fast deals. I will pay the sailor, the pirate right over here. I'll give you $50. I'll give you $100 for a hairnet. A hairnet, $100. Hairspray, $150. Hairspray. A comb, a brush, $50 a piece. Now, what have you got? A comb is worth $50. The brush is worth $50. The hairspray is worth $150. The hairnet's worth $100. What has she got? She had to take the patch off her eye to see. All right. Now she's looking for all the things. Why she's looking for that? You have a money clip, sir. You have a money clip. You have a money clip.
The all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stefan Hados Monty Hall production in association with Telepictures.
That's a money clip. So where's the comb? There's the brush. You have $100.
This is the taste. This is the test. Pepsi versus Coke, the Pepsi Challenge. Pepsi. And all across America, more people pick Pepsi. Time after time after time.
Pepsi Cola.
Oh, what a time. It's gonna be Pepsi now. The winning taste is Pepsi. It's gonna be Pepsi now. Taste what Pepsi's giving. It's gonna be Pepsi now.
The dating game is back, and it's more explosive than ever. Take a look.
Bachelor number 2, how do you spell really?
S-E-X.
The Dating Game, weekday mornings at 10 on Channel.
You're watching Game Show Network.
number 2. I like guys with a lot of rhythm, so with your hands and your knees, tap out a beat to our first date. Hey, that's wild. Did you ever...
From Hollywood, the dating capital of the world, it's The Dating Game. And here's the star of our show and your host, Jim Lang.
Thank you. You're very kind, and good afternoon, everyone. Well, the young lady who will be playing today's first dating game has had considerable modeling training, and the lovely miss in game number 2 is a professional model. But they'll both be conducting extensive interviews today to find the bachelor they think has the most style, not to mention romantic appeal and all the qualities that it takes to make a dream date for them. And of course, all this is done sight unseen for both the girls and the guys. So let's watch the fun from both sides of the partition. It'll begin right after this momentous message.
A friend of mine told me, try America Online. I said, why? I've got a computer. He said, try it. You'll see. It's simple. Every time you sign on, welcome. It tells you if you've got mail. You've got mail. Want to send some email? Type the message. Click here, and it's done. I like this. With one click, I can browse all kinds of great features on America Online. I've gotten help with my golf swing, planned my next vacation. I even get stock price updates every 15 minutes. America Online has over 100 newspapers and magazines, everything from Business Week Online to Cycle World, and I can browse them all. With America Online, you can point and click your way across the internet. And their web browser makes it easy to explore the World Wide Web. Call the toll-free number and you'll receive your free startup kit and 15 free hours to look around. It's worth a try. You'll see.
To try America Online free, call 1-800-714-6655. You'll receive your America Online Startup Kit and now 15 hours free your first month. Call now.
The average funeral today now costs over $4,000. But the most Social Security will pay to your survivors, if they qualify, is only $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. If you're age 50 to 80, you can protect your loved ones with Montgomery Ward Life's Mature Life Plan. It pays cash expenses at your family's time of need.
It's important to know my wife or kids won't be burdened if anything happens to me.
I didn't have to take a physical. I didn't even have to answer any health questions.
With the Mature Life Plan, you enroll by mail and you cannot be turned down for coverage.
I feel good knowing that we're protected by Montgomery Ward Life, a company we know we can trust.
Call now and get a free booklet explaining Social Security benefits and free information about the Mature Life Plan.
For free information, call 1-800-354-9797.
Now ready to give it a fling when the turntable takes a swing are 3 most dateable young bachelor guys. So let's meet them right now, and here they are. Gentlemen, welcome. All right, bachelor number 1 is a stock clerk for a Marine Corps post exchange right now. He'd like a show business career as a singer. He water skis and he ice skates. His hometown is Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Meet Greg Barr. Greg, welcome to the show. A future oceanographer, bachelor number 2, loves both swimming and diving. He's a former football letterman. He plays tennis. He loves to fish. He was born in Melfi, Italy. Please welcome Tony Pasquariello. Tony. Bachelor number 3 is a case-aid social worker. He plans on getting a master's degree in sociology. He plays soccer. He likes to read, and he hails from Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here is David Aptaker. David, welcome. All right, that's our trio of bright young bachelor gents for today's game number 1. Now, to prevent our young lady from hearing the introductions of our 3 gentlemen, we've kept her isolated, as always, backstage in our soundproof room till now. And now it's time to meet her. She's had modeling training and studied acting in high school. Her ambition is to be a successful actress. She loves to ride horseback. She enjoys bowling and swimming and playing pool. Originally from the state of Minnesota, please join me in welcoming to the dating game, Mary Applesack. Hello, Mary. Are you ready? All right, now wait right here just a moment, Mary. As you know, there are 3 bachelors to choose from. You will not see them until it's over, and you have to make your decision based on how they answer your questions. Listen carefully. We'll start with just a simple hello. Bachelor number 1, would you please say good afternoon to Mary?
Hello, Mary.
All right, number 2?
Hello, Mary.
Number 3?
Buenos tacos, Mary.
All right, have a seat, Mary. Make yourself comfortable. And chili peppers to you, gentlemen, and here we go.
Okay, bachelor number 1. Dating is an off and on situation. Do you spend time with more off dates or more ons? And why?
More off dates. It doesn't make any sense to keep the same one for a long time.
Well, how
Nowhere
come?
to go. I'm too young.
You're too young? No, you're not too young for that. Okay, bachelor number 2. How about you? More ons or more offs?
I have to say more on.
Okay, bachelor number 3. Before you grew up and learned what 36, 24, 36 really added up to, what did you think it meant?
Don't I get any cue cards like Jim like? Sorry.
No.
Sorry, buddy. Before I found out what it really meant, I thought that was a math problem from my math teacher in 7th grade. She was awful nice.
Well, what do you think it is now?
I think it's a guy sitting next to me.
No, that's not the guy.
I mean the girl, whatever.
Oh.
I'm not proud.
Okay. Bachelor number 3. Johnny Appleseed earned his reputation by planting apple trees all over the country. How do you hope Mary Appleseth earns her reputation on our day?
Mary Appleseed?
Appleseth.
Appleset?
Seth.
Seth, that's her name.
Oh,
Number
that's
3.
her name.
We should have put it on cue cards for you.
Thanks, Jim. Are you with me or against me? Mary Appleseth. It's funny, I'm not allowed to say my name, but my last name has part of an apple in it, too. So
Oh,
I think
yeah?
that,
Well,
yeah, I
we'll
think
make good
you
apples.
could Seth and I could take her. Never mind.
Okay. How about you, bachelor number 1?
Would you repeat the question, please?
Johnny Appleseed earned his reputation by planting apple trees all over the country. How do you hope Mary Appleseth earns her reputation on our day?
I still didn't hear the last part of it.
How do you hope Mary Appleseth earns her reputation on our day?
By the way, she makes it with me.
Oh, well. Okay, bachelor number 2. If there was a sandwich shaped like bachelor number 3's body, what would they name it?
A kumquat sandwich.
Well, what's that made of?
Too much mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah, too much lettuce. And too much of ketchup. So he's
Boy.
really a kumquat.
He's really stacked, huh?
Yeah, he's bad.
Okay, bachelor number 2. Why don't you get back at him? What is he made of?
That was number 2.
Number 2. Number 3.
Yeah. Kumquat may, I'd say I was a hero sandwich. And the guy to my right was empty. Just a couple pieces of bread with not too much in between the ears.
Oh.
Bread doesn't have ears. Move that microphone.
You mean there's nothing in it?
No, I was talking to him. Where is that microphone going? I was talking to him before the
shape up.
Okay, I was talking. All these cameras. I was talking to number.
All right, Mary, that's the end of the game. Now you have to make up your mind, okay? Now you stay right there and relax and think about it. And while Mary is trying to decide which one of our bachelors she's going to select for a date, we're going to take a little time out for you to watch these good words.
If you've ever struggled with a handheld trimmer, you'll love this revolutionary new kind of trimmer on wheels. Just look how easy it rolls on those 2 big wheels and glides in any direction on this front-mounted mobile. It's perfect for trimming around rocks, along fences, buildings, sidewalks, and in all those hard-to-reach corners. The new DR is also a mower. It cuts tall grass, waist-high weeds, even wet grass and rough areas with never-before ease. There's no steel blade to bend or dull. You'll just love what the DR Trimmer Mower can do for you and your property. Call toll-free 1-800-915-2020 for your big free package all about the revolutionary DR Trimmer on Wheels plus special savings now in effect. That's 1-800-915-2020 for free DR details.
Introducing Plus White Plus Peroxide Toothpaste. You'll get whiter teeth plus the benefits of peroxide. Plus White Plus Peroxide. There's no white like Plus White.
Want to go curly and add fullness to your hair? Now you can with Wash and Curl shampoo. Its curl enhancers work right in the shower. Your hair will look full and beautiful. Wash and Curl, the curling shampoo.
If you have wrinkles and puffiness under your eyes, I recommend Sudden Change Under Eye. Look, before sudden change and after. Sudden Change Under Eye.
Jim, it says here that personal debt and credit card borrowing have reached a 10-year high. With rates at 17 to 18%, those payments could be enormous.
That's right, Joni. But if you're a homeowner, the combo loan from the Money Store can help. With a combo loan, you can refinance your mortgage and pay off your high-rate credit cards and other loans.
And the interest can be tax deductible.
So even if your credit is less than perfect, the combo loan can help you manage your family's finances better. The combo loan, available at the Money Store. Call 1-800-LOAN-YES.
Welcome back to the dating game. And Mary, this is the point in the show where you have to make the big decision, and everybody hangs on your every word. Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Which will be the lucky guy?
Bachelor number 1.
Number 1, all right, bachelor number 1. Is there any particular reason, Mary, why'd you choose number 1?
Well, I don't know. 1 is my lucky number, I guess.
Oh, you just happen to be sitting in the right seat.
Yeah.
All right, well, before you meet him, I'd like you to meet the other guys. Bachelor number 2 is a future oceanographer. He loves swimming and diving. He's a former football letterman. His name is Tony Pasquariello. Tony, come on and say hello to Mary, please. Good job, Tony. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you didn't choose number 3. He's a social worker. He plans on getting a master's degree in sociology. He plays soccer. He loves to read. His name is David Aptecker. David, come on and say hi to Mary, please. Good job, David. Thank you. Okay, and number 1 is your date, and I'd like to tell you something about him. Currently, he's a stock clerk for a Marine Corps post exchange, but he would like a showbiz career as a singer. Sings very well. He also water skis and ice skates as hobbies. His name is Greg Barr. Greg, come on and say hi to Mary, please. Congratulations, Greg. Well, Mary, a truly fun-filled date is usually jammed with exciting things to do. And that's the kind we've planned for you and Greg, because you'll be flying off to that fun-filled vacation land known as Orlando, Florida. That's right. You and your dating game chaperone will be enjoying a Florida dream date at the Court of Flags Resort Hotels in Orlando, minutes away from exciting Walt Disney World, and combining the facilities of 3 of the finest names in hotels: Sheraton, Quality Inn, and Admiral Benbow Inn. The Court of Flags provides over 800 plush guest rooms, complete recreation facilities, and lounges and restaurants offering an exciting variety of top entertainment and great food. In the heart of Florida, the Court of Flags is truly a mini destination resort for your visit to Walt Disney World and Florida's other major attractions: Cypress Gardens, Kennedy Space Center, Busch Gardens, and beautiful beaches are all within easy driving distance. You'll visit them all in your Hertz car as guests of the Court of Flags. I know you'll have a marvelous time in Florida, and thank you both. Thank you. Well, soon we'll be naming, or begin naming, the dating game staff's list of the 10 most dateable bachelors in the world. But today, a lovely young model will be jumping the gun by announcing her selection of most dateable bachelor in game number 2. That's right after Johnny Jacobs tells us about the special gifts he has for today's special guest. John?
Okay, Jim. Today's dating girls will receive the professional hairdryer from Hoover with 4 temperature settings, greater airflow, power manicure, and power massage, all new from Hoover. For the dating bachelors, we have a generous supply of Orange Crush, lightly carbonated, just enough to leave you refreshed, not overwhelmed. For over 50 years, there's been only one Orange Crush. And here's a fine 8-band shortwave portable radio from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company with over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, Illinois. Many of our dating couples in Los Angeles will tour the town in their chauffeur-driven 73 Chevrolet Caprice, the uppermost Chevrolet, incredibly smooth and steady with power steering, front disc brakes, automatic transmission, all standard. For the bachelors not chosen today, we have The World Book Encyclopedia 2-volume dictionary containing 2,300 pages, 2,000 illustrations, and more than 200,000 entries. Now back with Game 2 of the dating game, and your host, Jim Lang.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. And now, on their marks and all set to get going are the three most anxious to win a date young bachelors. So let's meet them right now. And here they are. Welcome, gentlemen, and good luck. Bachelor number one is a self-employed management consultant. He's a member of the advisory board of the California Museum of Science and Industry. He was born in Londonderry, Ireland. Meet Chuck Anderson. Chuck, welcome to the show. Good luck. An actor and a writer, Bachelor number two, recently completed a film called Lamora and has written a new screenplay which will soon be produced. He makes plaques out of bark. His hometown is Detroit, Michigan. Here is Parker West. Parker, welcome to the show. And Bachelor number three is a real estate consultant and developer. He likes to scuba dive, he loves to ski and sail in his spare time. He also loves music and enjoys dancing. Please welcome Leo Todd. Leo, welcome to the show. And that's the clever and creative crew of talented bachelors for today's game number two. Of course, to prevent our young lady from hearing anything about the bachelors, she's been isolated off stage in our soundproof room, and I would like you to meet her right now. She is a professional model and plans on an acting career. She has studied art in school. She loves to paint. She enjoys bicycling and motorcycle riding. Please join me in extending a warm dating game welcome to Connie Garrison. Hello, Connie. I'm fine. Are you ready? All right, now, wait right here just a moment. The bachelors, of course, are ready, too. They'll do their best to impress you, obviously, any way they can. You listen carefully and then decide which one you like the best when it's over. All right, we'll start with a hello from number one. Would you please say good afternoon to Connie, number one?
Good afternoon, Connie.
Thank you. Number two?
Good afternoon, Connie.
And number three?
Hola, Connie. ¿Cómo se va?
All right. Are you ready? You ready? Please have a seat. Make yourself comfortable right here. There we go. Gentlemen, stand by. Good luck to all of you. And here we go.
All of you sound great. Okay, Bachelor number three. Superman's two biggest weaknesses are kryptonite and Lois Lane. You are super lover. What are your two biggest weaknesses?
A beautiful girl and a nice evening. Moonlight and stars.
A nice evening is a weakness.
Yes, it is.
With the beautiful girl.
Yes, I just can't help myself. I just can't control myself.
Bachelor number two, how about you?
My weakness is definitely women, but ladies and girls, all sizes, all types.
Okay, women and what else? I asked for two.
Two. Number two?
And what else?
Uh-huh.
My other weakness, I think, is just being alive and going out to the hills or the mountains or the desert or something of that nature and being with my other favorite lady, Mother Nature.
Mother Nature, okay. That's a weakness. Okay. Bachelor number one. When I get excited, I get the hiccups. So let's hear what I'd probably sound like describing your body to a girlfriend of mine. What?
Connie, I'd probably be kissing you and giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
No, she gets hiccups when she gets excited. Did you hear the whole question?
Well, I hope
Do you want me to repeat the question?
Connie, I hope you got the hiccups because you're getting excited because I'm there.
That's the idea. How would you sound?
Now, I'm describing your body to a girlfriend of mine, and when I get excited, I get the hiccups. So what would I sound like?
Well, obviously, I've got an excitable body.
How would she sound? Oh, well.
Okay, Bachelor number three. Can you do better than that?
Well, he's just exciting. He's just, you can't, just get so excited.
I really can't wait to see your body. That really sounds great. Okay, Bachelor number one. In Hawaii, when a woman wears a flower behind her left ear, it means she's looking for someone. Behind her right ear means she's found someone. I'm clutching a whole bouquet of flowers in my teeth. What does that mean?
That means you found the person you're looking for, Connie.
That's with the flower behind the right ear, though.
Well, it was behind the left ear, and I put it on the right ear because I was kissing you in the left ear.
How could you kiss? Oh, in the left. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Bachelor number one.
That was number
Connie,
one.
Oh,
that was.
Hi. Bachelor number two.
Well, if you had a mouthful of flowers, I think that'd be nice. So you might be lying on your back and waiting for them to rain so you could water them.
Bachelor number 2. I like guys with a lot of rhythm, so with your hands and your knees, tap out a beat to our first date. Hey, that's wild. Did you ever... Did you ever play the drums?
Yes.
That's really nice. Bachelor number 1.
Yes, Connie.
Would you do the same thing? He's so original. Thank you very much. Bachelor number 3. How much does your love life weigh?
At least 10,000 times the weight.
I'm sorry, that's the signal, Connie. Game is over. Now, on the basis of what you heard, you have to decide. So stay right there and think about it. Well, Connie is taking just a couple of minutes to decide whether it'll be Bachelor 1, 2, or 3 for her. We'll take a little bit of time out for these messages for you.
In 1 year, over 200,000 people got the perfect stomach with 8-minute abs. Just listen to these results.
I went from this flabby spare tire to a washboard stomach. Thanks, 8-minute abs.
I used to wear loose clothes to hide my tummy, but look, now I use 8-minute abs.
8-minute abs is great. I pop it in, I'm done, and it works.
8-minute abs takes you through a series of simple movements scientifically designed for fast results.
I use 8-minute abs, and I recommend this to all of my clients.
The secret is using the abdominal muscles in a specific sequence to maximize effectiveness, and it gets the job done in only 8 minutes.
If you've got 8 minutes and a VCR, you'll get great abs too.
Call for your copy for $19.95, and we'll include a $5 rebate coupon. That's right, it's just $14.95 with rebate, and we'll also include 8-minute buns absolutely free. Yes, you get both for $14.95 if you call right now.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 1-800-578-5533. 1-800-578-5533.
Game Show Network is proud to present Increase Your Word Power. Increase Your Word Power is a public service campaign designed to increase the vocabularies of our viewers. Pretty soon you'll be impressing your family and friends with words some might find difficult to spell or pronounce. You'll be the toast of your neighborhood. Stay tuned and increase your word power with Game Show Network.
Welcome back to the dating game, and Connie, I'm going to make ask you to make a decision right now. The bachelors, of course, each would like to be the date. Will it be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3? Which is the lucky fellow?
Number 2.
Number 2, all right, Bachelor number 2. Congratulations to number 2. Is there any particular reason why number 2, Connie?
He really had good rhythm.
Oh, he had rhythm. All right. Now, before you meet him, I'd like you to meet the other guys. First of all, Bachelor number 1 is a self-employed management consultant, member of the advisory board of the California Museum and Science Industry. His name is Chuck Anderson. Chuck, if you would, please say hi to Connie. Thank you, Chuck. Good job. Thank you. And now, number 3. He wasn't chosen. He's a real estate consultant and a developer. Connie, he loves to scuba dive and to ski and to sail. He loves music. I'm sure he has plenty of rhythm. Loves to dance. Leo Todd. Leo, come on and say hi to Connie, if you would, please. Thank you, Leo. Marvelous job. And now, number 1. He is your date. Or number 2, rather. Number 2. Wait, he's number 1's gone. Let me tell you something about number 2, okay? He's an actor and a writer. He just completed a film entitled Lamora. He's written a new screenplay, too. Very talented guy, Parker West. Parker, come on and say hi to Connie, if you would, please. Congratulations, Parker. Well, Connie, when we began casting about for a truly romantic place to send you to, we didn't have to look long, because the obvious choice was the romantic city by the bay, San Francisco, California. That's right. Probably one of the most romantic and cosmopolitan cities in the whole world will be your destination when you and your dating game chaperone fly off on your date. When you arrive in that romantic city, you'll be guests of the famed Royal Coach Motor Hotel, one of the Bay Area's most delightful and luxurious hotels. In the evening, after a delightful dinner at the Royal Coach's marvelous dining room, you'll visit the famous Circle Star Theater, the West's most beautiful theater in the round, where there's always top entertainment, and where you will delight to the comedy antics of Sanford & Son's own Mr. Red Fox. All making for a great San Francisco date for you to the Royal Coach Motor Hotel and the Circle Star Theater. You'll fly to San Francisco via PSA, California's leading airline with more than 160 flights per day. Have a great time in a great city. Thanks a lot. We'll be back with both our dating couples for you right after this message and some former dating gamers enjoying the view in Bogota, Colombia, South America, the state of Wyoming, and on the island of Oahu.
The Olympic Games are the most celebrated athletic competition of all time. Relive some of the greatest moments at the Olympic Games with this dramatic video presentation from Jeopardy and Game Show Network. Experience magical moments of celebration that stand out from the pages of Olympic history. Recapture the moment of winning the gold with some of America's greatest Olympic heroes and experience the glory of being the best in the world. To order this spectacular videotape, just call toll-free 1-800-597-5069, and you can own a piece of Olympic history.
The world is full of stories, like this one, about the endangered loggerhead sea turtle. For every 1,000 born, only one will survive the predators, the pollution, the long journey across the Atlantic. This turtle has endured. Now you'll find her in the Azores or on page 94 of National Geographic magazine. Every month, National Geographic takes you further, where forbidding territory becomes an exhilarating adventure. Unfamiliar people become friendly faces, and distant phenomena explode in front of your eyes. Join the Society for just $25 a year. You'll receive 12 issues of the magazine, and you'll be helping to support important research projects. So call this toll-free number now, or send a check for $25 to this address. And discover fascinating new worlds here at the National Geographic Society.
Do you think the only way you can French braid your own hair is with tired arms and 6 hands? Not anymore. Presenting Braidini, the self-braiding tool that lets you French braid your very own hair, guaranteed. Simply place hair from one side of your head in the first loop and slide hair from the other side of your head behind it. Braidini does the rest. With 2 easy steps, you'll make loose, elegant braids or tight, sporty braids. You decide. Look again at how easy it is. Just loop hair in from one side and slide hair from the other side behind it. Call now to get the patented Braidini and detailed instruction manual. But wait, order now and you'll also receive our sports braider absolutely free for the tightest, most secure braids, perfect for running, aerobics, even swimming. Say goodbye to messy braids forever. Get the original Braidini and sports braider. Call now.
Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-578-7242. That's 1-800-578-7242, or send $14.95 plus $3.95 shipping to the address on your screen. Call now, 1-800-578-7242.
Okay? And don't forget to join us tomorrow. That's it for today. Parker, congratulations. A date with a very lovely lady. Have fun in San Francisco. You'll enjoy that. Greg, thank you. Good job. Mary Apple, Seth. All right? I know you'll enjoy Florida. That's it. Jim Lang saying bye-bye. I hope you always get the date that you really want. Ready to throw that kiss? Ready to throw a kiss? Come on. Let's go.
Chuck Barris production.
Stay up late with Laura Chambers and your favorite games.
Late Night Games is next, only on Game Show Network.
Somebody have any change?
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
This season, we're coming on strong. Just watch. We're coming on strong. Just watch.
Before music video, there was one road to stardom, American Bandstand. Now it's back on VH1. It was a Saturday afternoon ritual. Now VH1's got Bandstand every day in '96. See, a little ambition go a long way.
What are your dreams? What's left?
To rule the world.
And see some great music.
Gonna let her in.
VH1's Best of American Bandstand.
Hi, I'm Dick Clark. Be sure to watch VH1's Best of American Bandstand on Century Communications.
We're gonna drop it on all the music they play on the bandstand.
Hi, it's nice to see you here as the summer draws to its conclusion, and it's not going to draw to a conclusion today because we've got great stuff in store for you. Eddie Money will be with us today, along with Sparks, and a whole room full of great people. So come on and enjoy the party on American Bandstand. On a Saturday, let's open up American Bandstand with a lady who's turned out hit after hit after hit. This is Donna Summer.
Hung around with big shots, never knew love was in the sight. I guess I missed the target, caught up in a different line of fire. But I know since I've been aiming for the sweetness in your soul, your name is on the bullet, and it's getting ready to explode. There's been a change inside my life, and I just want to let you know.
Starting us off, followed by some fellas. Took a long time, but oh, they made it. This is REO Speedwagon.
Keep the fire burning, let it keep us warm. The world will keep on turning, let it turn you on. Let us not stop burning, we can help one another be strong. Let us never lose our yearning to keep the fire burning all night long. You've been changing so much, I'm not sure you're in touch with what's real. You just come and you go, never letting me know how you feel. And I'm living here and now, there's so much to talk about, another way to work it out. We can keep the fire burning, let it keep us warm. The world will keep on turning, let it turn you on. Let us not stop learning, we can help one another be strong. Let us never lose our yearning to keep the fire burning all night long. We've been through this enough, it gets rough, but there's nowhere to run. This is where we belong, we are strong, we can never give up. If we wanted to be good, but we've always understood to keep looking for the good. Keep the fire burning, let it keep us warm. The world will keep on turning, let it turn you on. Let us not stop learning, we can help one another be strong. Let us never lose our yearning to keep the fire burning, keep the fire burning, let it keep us warm. The world will keep on turning, let it turn you on. Let us not stop learning, we can help one another be strong. Let us never lose our yearning to keep the fire burning all night long.
Week from today on American Bandstand, next Saturday, we'll have the winners of the American Bandstand Dance Contest to be announced. Next Saturday, winners. Big winners coming up here in the guest spot right after this. You said your grandparents watched this show?
Yeah. Oh, you're watching yourself on television, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, Jan, get a picture. Into the left eyeball of this. Now, look over there. No, go on. Now, look, see, there. No, don't wave at the camera. Look at yourself in the monitor. Are you now happy with what you saw? Did you say your grandparents watched?
They've been watching you ever since you've been acting, because they're...
Since you were little children, your grandparents, huh? These guys first got together, the Mail brothers. What's going on? Oh, my God. Jan, widen out. Are you finished?
I'm so excited to be. I'm so excited.
Russell, do you have any control over this man? No. Got to do a song. No. Do you have any idea? Well, wait a minute. I'll show you his picture. This is Ron, that's Russell and their friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mail brothers who have caused this. You're really choked up to be here, aren't you? This is Sparks! Nice to see you again, sir.
Nice to see you again.
Is he always this effusive, bubbling over?
Yeah, this Saturday. He's feeling a little extra something.
Don't try to use those big words on us, please.
No, what's the name of that album?
That album's called Angst in My Pants.
Would you like to, for the benefit of the uninitiated, what does the dictionary give as the definition of angst?
Well, it's a German word which means fear, but in English when it's used, it means more anxieties or problems, stress, and in this case, in the pants region.
You got it. All right. Russell and Ron, how long has this been going on?
Much too long.
I knew I couldn't get... You introduce me to your associates, please.
On guitar with Bob Haig.
Thank you.
One of the synthesizers in the back, Jim Goodwin.
Thank you, Jim. On drum?
On drums, David Kendrick.
And on bass?
On bass, Les Boheme.
And then we have Ron and Russell. Who is the older?
You are.
I don't know why we keep having you come back here.
I don't know. You're nice people. I don't know.
How many years ago was it you were here?
We were here, I think, in 73, 72, 73.
Must have been a big hit. You're back again, right? No, you've been here more than that.
We were here again, I think, in 75 or 76.
Sparks is extraordinarily popular in Europe. You are very popular in this country, but I think it's safe to say that perhaps your reception over there is wilder and more outgoing than it is here. What are you doing to correct that situation?
Well, apart from leaving the country and going on a tour of Japan, which will surely wind us more into obscurity here, we're going to be concentrating really heavily on the States in the next year, doing a lot of touring in America.
I don't usually quote the Rolling Stone because a lot of what they say in there I don't have much faith in. But in this...
Me neither.
No, but in this case they said real good things about you. They said this is going to be your year. I think it's going to be gigantic.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sparks.
Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Well, it's Saturday night at Austin Creek. I ain't really gonna be eaten by the monster of love. It's hard to fight it off much more. I hear it trailing by the door. Eaten by the monster of love. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it needs up. It shoots them off and spits out pieces with those blue-gooey eyes. Sick smile, itchy eyes. And my mama said, don't worry, son, but look at him, he's should have run. Eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Well, it's worse than war, it's worse than death. There ain't too many left who ain't been eaten by the monster of love. Buy a dog and that might help, but sometimes no dog gets grabbed and eaten by the monster of love. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it leaves up. It chews them up and spits out creatures with those blue-gooey eyes. Sick smiles, itchy eaten by the monster of love. Then it comes, then it falls. Eaten by the monster of love. I hate to cry, but I just ain't trying. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me. Well, I know some really good people who will call me piece by piece. They're eaten by the monster of love. And sometimes it takes a nip at me, but I'm too quick to ever be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Well, eaten by the monster of love. 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 Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me.
Whenever they come here, they stir up just all sorts of madness. The same in personal appearances. They're the biggest. They are the Go-Go's.
When you looked at me, I should have
everywhere. Can you imagine what it's going to be like at the Hollywood Bowl with the Go-Go's? I mean, wouldn't that be worth the price? Oh, I got to tell you. We're going to review a couple of new records now. Please rate them between 35 and 98, and may I have your name and your age?
Dawn, 20.
Thank you.
Jeff, 18.
All right, Jeff, take the lady that way, and I'll check in with you in a second. This is Crazy Situation, Dolly Dots. Down the line, 85-90, averages to an 87.5, if you will. One more step back, rate this one between 35 and 98. That's what you're doing to me, Bobby Springfield.
You got me believing in a beautiful feeling deep down inside me. Baby, you know you satisfy me. And when we're together, love flows like a river. You make me feel kind of crazy. Oh, whenever I'm with you, baby, that's what you're doing to me. Your love is getting through to me. I've never felt like this before. You keep me coming back for more. You got me dancing around. You got me singing out loud. You turn me on, can't you?
That's the kind of average I'm really good at. 75 down the line. That makes the other one the higher rated of the two by Dolly Dots. Crazy Situation. Dawn, tell me a little bit about it.
It was, you could have a lot of fun with it. It was fun to dance to. The other was kind of, slower pace.
So you gave that one an 85. Jeff, you even rated it higher. Why?
Oh, I love songs with a lot of bass. It really was great, and I don't know how you cannot like that song.
All right.
It's going to be a hit.
It's great, yeah.
It'll be a hit. Ha ha! Wait till we see. All right. It's called Crazy Situation, was done by Dolly Dots. Got an 87.5 according to our judges. For each of you, we have gifts. Let's see what they are. Dawn, you're going to receive TDK audio cassettes for rich, clean sound, TDK video cassettes for bright colors and sharp images. TDK leads the way in home recording tape. Jeff, you're going to get, let's see, slacks and jeans from Bodywork. Bodywork slacks, sport coats and jeans. Updated styling with fit that means business. Bodywork. Don't wear it if you don't mean it. Bodywork. Also, you'll both receive art-carved class rings. Choose from gold or palladium class rings with the art-carved full-time warranty. Available only at your jewelry store. Popeye's famous fried chicken for that original New Orleans flavor. Spicy or mild, you're going to love that chicken from Popeye's. And what did I say about the art-carved thing? I said art-carved full lifetime warranty. There you are. All right, I got to get my head straight here. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Good group of people today on American Bandstand. This is what they look like, and they're all going to be coming back here. We got a lot more shows still to go. Our special guest, Eddie Money, is coming up. We'll be back right here with American Bandstand on ABC. The Spotlight Dance, assisted by Devo. This is Jermaine Jackson.
Like the sun, I'll rise and shine with the last light on my mind. It's so hard to concentrate till love inside your soul. Let me tickle your fancy.
let's identify the participants. May I have your name and your age?
Samir Jet 20.
Thank you.
Stacey Clay, 19.
Thank you. Next, hurry.
Sarah Zonic, 18.
Thank you.
Dempsey Hansford.
Thank you.
Jeanette Evans, 20.
Thank you.
Adrian Lash, 20.
Thank you. And here's Billy Idol.
It's hot in the night, lonely, black and white on a hot summer night. Don't be afraid of the world we made on a hot summer night. 'Cause when a lonely, lovely walks by, then you can see her look in her eye. And you know that it's hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. Hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. For all the dreams and schemes, for hours that we seem on a hot summer night. Don't be no fun, don't forget you're young on a hot summer night. Sometimes someone you're not won't wait to see what you got, but you know that you're hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. Alright, hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. We'll walk until my feet drop. I'm a train when I need to fall. You lay right down now. I'm right until your head breaks. I'm right until my brain pops. I'm with the beat now. I'm a train when I ain't fall. New York, hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. Love, hot in the city, hot in the city tonight. Hot in the city, hot in the city
Oh, look at that. Isn't that? Wait a minute. Well, we have to get, this is a real ticklish focus problem. It's all right. No, no, no. There you go. Oh, wow. Woo! How do you get that done?
My mother does it.
How long does it take her to do it?
About an hour and a half.
Aren't you lucky? Does she do that professionally?
Yes.
Oh, man. It's light blue, dark blue, and
Blue and
red. Is it ever?
Red hot.
What's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie, you're a lucky lady. Now, let me introduce you to this gentleman. He has worked long and hard. He has been at it for a lot of years. I don't know exactly how you keep in touch and be on top of things, but this is one of the best sounding, hardest rocking things he's done in a long time. He's a singular artist, and we're happy to welcome him back. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Money.
Something's got a hold of me now. It's a feeling.
know you. You're Eddie Money. How are you?
Great.
Where's your home?
I live up in Lafayette, Northern California.
That accent didn't come from Lafayette, North
No, I'm
End.
originally from New York.
New York, New York.
Close to Philadelphia.
How do you keep track of what's going on? Because you're not a kid. You've been, I mean, not that you're an old man, but you've been at it a long time. How do you keep current?
I go to a lot of nightclubs and just hang out a lot, you know. Just basically, I'm around all the time. I'm in the business. You got to stay ahead of the people behind you, you know.
Do you take time off to yourself and create, or do you just keep plugging away?
Well, Dick, after I did toured with the Stones and Fleetwood Mac and everybody, I spent some time, and I took about a year and a half off to get away from that Holiday Inn feeling, whatever, to spend some time and write a lot of material. That's why I think No Control is a great record, because it comes from right here, and it's like I had enough time to get back on the street and see my friends and, you know, hang out.
Jump back to that other experience. You worked with the Rolling Stones. What do you pick up from that? What do you learn?
We always get the smaller dressing room.
All right. How about with Ted Nugent? What do you get there?
No, Ted's great people. He's crazy on stage. We have a lot of fun. You know, once you get to know people like knowing Jagger or Richards or Ted Nugent, once you know him, you do a couple of tours with him, you just find out that you're all basically just kids that used to play in bars and stuff that love rock and roll, and you just, I don't know, God's been good to us all. We just rock it, you know.
You're keeping up on... Hey, I forgot the guys. Oh, I could get killed. I mean, they got relatives all over the world, and they're waiting to see them. Who's over here on keyboards?
Dick, that's Randy Nichols. He's been with me since the first, from the beginning.
Randy, nice to have you with us. You're over here.
That's Marty Walsh. He's an L.A. boy, for sure.
Thank you, Marty. On drums?
Formerly with Cher and all kinds of people, Luther Newton-John and Les Dudek. This is Gary Ferguson on drums.
Thank you, Gary. On bass over here?
Ralph Carter co-writes for me. Ralph, everybody. Hey.
Thank you, Ralph. Hey, and lastly,
John Nelson, lead guitar.
Thank you, John. Gentlemen, forgive me. I would have done it sooner, but I got carried away. What's the next song?
Next song is about a girl that we all kind of went out with in high school. You know, she's a lot of fun, but she'll get you in a lot of trouble. It's called Shakin'.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Eddie Money.
Took me for a ride. Turned up the music just as loud as it could
from today, next Saturday on American Bandstand, you will find out the results of the American Bandstand 31st Annual Dance Contest. The people you picked to win. The biggest dance contest we have ever had. More votes than ever. Winners next week. It's a flock of seagulls. Our thanks to Eddie Money for joining us today on American Bandstand, and it's always a pleasure to welcome back Sparks. I hope you'll help spread the word that 1 week from today, next Saturday, we announce the winners in the American Bandstand 31st Annual Dance Contest, biggest contest we ever had. The top 3 winners that you pick next Saturday. We'll see you then. For now, Dick Clark. So
We're going hopping today, we're think of hopping, a Philadelphia way, we're gonna drop it, on all the music they play on the bandstand. We're going swinging, we're gonna swing in the crowd, and we'll be clinging, high to the clouds, the phones are ringing, my mom and dad are so proud, I'm on bandstand. And I'll jump and hey, I'll make even show of my handstand.
Friday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain, come along for the return of the greatest American hero. A motorcycle gang thinks it's found its way to turn this super suit into their own secret weapon. The greatest American hero landing on a new night. Friday on ABC.
We're going hopping today, we think of hopping, a Philadelphia way, we're gonna drop it, on all the music they play on the bandstand. Bandstand. Bandstand.
Sarah Lee Kessler has always had a way with words. She started a collection of stories when she was very small and found she'd rather write than do just about anything else.
I'll be there in a minute.
She worked very hard and people began to notice.
That's very nice.
Over the years, Sarah Lee's talents took her from newspaper reporting to television news because everyone appreciates a good story.
That's great.
Sarah Lee Kessler, weekdays at noon, weeknights at 8, only on Channel 9.
It started 6 years ago with a simple taste test. Pepsi versus Coke, the Pepsi Challenge. Thousands have taken a taste test like this, and nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola.
Pepsi's got your taste for life. You're the Pepsi generation. Come taste it. Pepsi's got it. Pepsi's got your taste. Pepsi's got it for life.
What offers the biggest cash prize on television, your favorite guest stars, and plenty of excitement? Well, it's the $100,000 pyramid at Ford's.
Eve's apple.
Things that are tempting.
Whoa! I'm Dick Clark, coming on strong with the $100,000 pyramid. Tonight at 7 o'clock. Just watch.
From Television City in Hollywood, this is the $100,000 Pyramid. Tonight, our guest stars are, from Give Me a Break, Laurie Handler and Dick Hammond. Your host is Dick Clark.
Can we start? Sorry, Charlie. What were we doing back there? Do you realize in all the years that this show has been on, I have never, ever missed walking out when they said my name, and you, fool, were back there chewing my ear off?
3 times in our history you and I have done that. We get to talking, and he tells these great, filthy jokes. And we just never...
Not true. No, you...
No, I made that up, didn't I?
Tells people you're lying.
I'm lying sometimes.
Yeah, all right. I have a feeling this is not going to go well for me tonight. We welcome you to the $100,000 pyramid. Sorry about our late arrival.
Yes.
Laurie, you're always prompt and ready.
Of course.
You ladies, I think, have the upper hand now because now we're on the defensive here.
We're set.
You have Noreen Reardon with you there. Noreen, I know this isn't your job playing games. What do you do?
I'm a waitress at a seafood restaurant.
Welcome aboard, my dear.
Thank you.
Cavett, I've already said hello to you. That's it.
Yes, and very graciously, I thought, under the circumstances.
Mike Ross, fess up now. The bank account is ballooning every time we get together. How much money have you got so far?
I think it's correct. $32,200.
Right.
A trip to Puerto Vallarta and a 1985 automobile.
Yes, sir. You are in Fat City, as
It's getting
they say.
harder to say.
You win most of those things, except for the bonus prizes in the winner's circle. You try for $10,000 or $25,000, and the 3 people who accomplish that pyramid in the shortest length of time will buy for $100,000, absolutely guaranteed. Somebody's going to win it, and we'll get to that a little bit later on. All right, let me start the game here, Laurie, with Flew the Coop, Make Me a Star, Lights, Camera, Auction. Let's make a deal. Hot stuff just keeps rolling along. We have a 7-11 in the first game. Laurie Handler, the choice is yours.
Hot stuff.
Hot stuff. Okay, you got it. Maureen, good start.
Wait, we haven't won it yet. I know.
Ladies are psychic tonight, men. You may be in a lot of trouble. All right, let's get 7 out of 7, win $1,100. Describe these things that heat other things. Things that heat other things. Ready. Go.
Okay, not the moon, but the
sun.
Okay, he cooks. He's a
chef.
Yeah. Oil, or you put it in your car?
You put it in your car. Gas.
Yeah. You fry in a
Pan.
Yeah. You barbecue over
A barbecue pit.
what's in
Coals.
it? What do you cook? You have to strike them.
Kingsford. Charcoal.
Yeah. It heats your whole house. Is underneath the house.
Heater.
Is the whole thing.
The furnace.
Yeah. A steam bath or a
bubble bath.
There you go. 6 out of 7 to start off the game. Good score. Didn't get the bonus, but the score is fine. Dick?
Oh, you misread one.
I did?
Yeah, Flew the Co-op.
No. Is that what you want?
That's a New York joke, isn't it? No, we don't want it. What would you like? Let's not take Make Me a Star, because I can never think of any stars' names. Yeah, we'll take Flew the Co-op.
Flew the Coop.
Describe these things associated with a bird. Things associated with a bird. Ready? Go.
Owl. A bird also takes a...
Bath.
This is his...
Beak.
He goes... And this is called a... the sound a bird makes.
Whistle.
No. A bird makes a tweeting sound.
Pass it.
Pass it. Good evening. My name is Alfred...
Oh, Hitchcock.
A bird by the sea.
A swan. A pigeon. No.
Mike. It's difficult to describe chirp without saying chirp.
It is, isn't it? How do you convey chirp?
I can't even think of it. What are the many sounds?
Laurie would know, but
6-4. Doreen?
Maybe. Make me a star.
All right, there's the one they were going to avoid. Describe these things an actor might think about. Things an actor might think about. Ready? Go.
Okay, this is the place where all the actors go. It is...
studio.
No, the city.
Hollywood.
Right. And this is blank night. The first night, the show...
Premiere. Opening.
Right. And you go to this when you try out. It is called an...
audition.
And this is up the billboard up on top of the
Hollywood
theater.
sign.
It's called
the marquee.
And you win this for best acting
Prize,
on...
Academy Award, Oscar.
On stage.
Emmy. Tony.
And they go, oh, wonderful.
Applause.
You get a standing
Ovation.
And when you get you are in a hit blank.
You're a star.
A show that's on...
All right. Did most of them. 6 of the 7 again. Mike, if you get all of these, you'll be a little better off than you are right at the moment. Which one would you like?
We're going to try Just Keeps Rolling Along.
Okay, describe these things you see in or on a river. Things you see in or on a river. Ready? Go.
A leap, an animal, not a toad, but a...
Frog.
Hoover, hold back water. The lady on the Nile. The
Cleopatra.
sheep lady. You go down in a life...
Raft.
Yeah. You deposit your money in a...
Bank.
Huckleberry Finn's other name.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah. You fish this little fish.
A minnow. A bait.
A rainbow.
Trout.
That's all you can get, guys?
Mark Twain is rolling over.
Huckleberry Finn's other name?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he have an alias?
That's what I wondered.
I'd like to know how he got Tom Sawyer.
It made no difference. When you get him, you get him.
Right.
You're trailing by a point, guys. Which one would you want? Lights, camera, action, or let's make a deal?
We'll try Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going to give? Who will receive?
I'm going to go.
Describe these words used by an automobile salesman.
Oh, nothing to do with Monty Hall, huh?
Your words used by an automobile salesman. Ready? Go.
The top comes down in your car. It's
Convertible.
The motor is the...
Engine.
It's blue or red. It's
color. It's
blank language in German and
foreign.
Yeah. The interior is the
inside.
The vinyl leather.
The vinyl covering.
Leather.
Holding the upholstery.
Yeah. A rich plush car.
Velvet. Rolls Royce.
450 SL is
limousine.
No.
Mercedes.
Yeah. You're very thin. You are very
Svelte. You're thin. You're snaky. You're thin. You're tiny. You're small. You're compact. You're petite. What are you?
Forget that. All of the stuff along the edge, the chrome, trim. Yeah, you were in one. You went on one-note samba there, going nowhere. 17-12. Ladies, you have a slight advantage here. That is, there's plenty of room to make a win out of it. Who'll give? Who'll receive?
I'll give.
Laurie, describe these things associated with an auction. Things associated with an auction, and they need 18 points for the $10,000 try. Ready? Go.
Okay, a nickel or a quarter is a
coin.
Okay, you pound a
gavel.
You roll in a cigarette. The stuff inside
tobacco.
a cigarette. Right. Okay, I'm going to place a
bet
or
a bid.
Yeah. It's very old. It's an
antique.
Yeah. What they say when it's about to be sold.
Going, gone.
Right.
That's it. It's gone. You've won the try. We've got $10,000 over here, ladies. Let's go get it. Ladies, we're at the $10,000 level of the $100,000 pyramid game.
win the 10. Let's assume you win this one, Noreen. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, you win the next round. Come back and try for $25,000. We'll keep track of the time you go up that pyramid. At the moment, you've got to beat 46 seconds. That's the slowest time somebody's done that. Once you beat that, you join that magic circle of 3 who will attempt the $100,000 try. But right now, let's just take care of the 10, and we'll talk about the rest later. Here is your first subject. Go.
Halloween masks. Things you put on your face. Things you hide behind. A horror movie. Things that scare you.
Sophie's Choice.
Meryl Streep movies?
Yes. Bread. Pie crusts.
Things that are flaky. Things made of dough?
Yeah. The masseuse. The hotel rooms. The golf green.
Things you tee off of
your hotel rooms.
Things.
The kitchen. The golf green. The swimming pools. The tennis courts.
Parts of a motel. Parts of a resort.
Yes.
Yes.
All electrical outlets.
Things that have a plug.
Hurry, Lori, hurry.
A flattening tire.
Things that lose air. Things that need to be inflated. Things that...
As she said, a flattening tire, an eardrum.
Things that burst.
A lung, an eardrum, a flattened tire.
I got one.
Things that collapse.
All right, here comes the perfect answer.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
You gotta be over.
Well, no, you got to sit in the chair. If you're going to do it, sit in the chair.
Somebody will know this. Tilly's Romance.
Will you get out of here? I mean, you got to be quite ancient to know that.
You know the word,
Sure.
Yeah.
That was was it a silent film?
Fields film or... No, what was it? An old film.
Tilly's
Blank Romance.
Punctured Romance. Punctured was the word we were looking for. You picked up $750. We'll be back in a moment. $100,000 pyramid ready to go. Everything's in order. Noreen, you've won $750. You're partnered with Dick Cavett in this round. Mike Ross, you got to do a little catching up here. Not that you're far behind by any means with $32,200, a car, and a trip to Mexico. Lori, if by any chance you do not know, we'll be seen on Give Me a Break on NBC Saturday nights at
8.
You got for the how many year?
5th.
You must have been a real child.
I was a babe in arms.
Yeah, I mean, not that you're an old woman now by any means.
Whose arms?
All right, Mike, stand by. Here are the subjects coming up now.
Well, I'll
What
tell
did you say? I missed that, and I prefer to have missed it. We have What a Riot, Clip Joint, Due to the Light, No One's Home, BC, The Big Top, and there's a Mystery 7 in the game, this, folks. There is for the winner, a person who gets 7 out of 7. A trip for 2 to Brazil. Where would you like to start?
Is that round
Brazil.
It is round trip, yeah.
Okay.
Due to the light.
Due to the light. All right, describe these things associated with colors. Things associated with colors. Ready. Go.
Okay, falling from trees.
Leaves.
He comes in and he designs the places your interior.
Decorator.
Okay, yeah. A Scottish skirt
Kilt.
is a... Okay. The NBC bird.
Peacock.
Yeah. You want to change the color, you put it into
Dye.
Yeah. Red and blue together are...
Purple.
Yeah. Somewhere over the...
Rainbow.
That's got it.
Excellent.
7 out of 7 starts the game. We're going to have ourselves a race this time. Dick, what would you like?
BC's got to be before Clark. Did someone else host this show?
What will it be? Is that it?
Take it at random.
Sure. BC.
Okay.
You'll stay with BC.
Want to go with BC?
Things associated with prehistoric man. Things associated with prehistoric
I don't
man.
associate anything with prehistoric.
Here you go. You'll recognize some. Ready? Go.
The round invention.
The wheel.
It burns.
Fire.
He lives in a
Cave.
big monkey is
Ape.
an ancient beast, extinct.
A dinosaur.
The comic strip.
BC.
The other one.
The
rolling
stone. Stone.
cigarette lighter needs a new
Flame.
They make arrowheads out of.
A flint.
Yes.
Stones. The comic.
I'm sorry, but that's like pulling teeth, that one, and it never was extracted.
No.
The Flintstones. We got 7 to 5 to score. Mike.
We're going to take What a Riot.
What a riot. Describe these movie and TV comedies. These are movie and TV comedies. Ready? Go.
The movie, the guy dressed up like Dustin Hoffman.
Tootsie.
Yeah. Bo Derek was a...
10.
The show In the Bar in Boston. TV
Cheers.
show. Gary Coleman's show.
Different Strokes.
Yeah. Bo Derek. The water makes a big...
Splash.
Eddie Murphy's movie. Here, the little
Beverly
town
Hills
here.
Cops.
Yeah. Jack Klugman and Tony Randall, the TV
The Odd
show.
Couple.
Yeah.
That's all you get. Perfect score.
I'm not good at Hollywood.
Noreen, under one of those three, Clip Joint, No One's Home, or The Big Top, there's a mystery 7 that could win a very nice trip for you if you got 7 out of 7. Where do you think it is?
Clip joint.
Let's see if that's it. There you go. All you got to do, my dear, is add 7 to that 5, make it 12, and you're on your way to Brazil. Here is your time. 30 seconds. And go.
Okay, this is a picture or a...
Snapshot, photograph, picture.
Right. And a candle has a little...
Wick.
Right. And this is the stuff on the ground, the green.
The grass.
And I have...
Eyebrows, hair, forehead,
this
curls,
part of my hair is
bangs.
called... Okay, and I have a little French dog.
Poodle.
And this is something you go to the market, you give the lady to get a discount on
Money
your,
check
on your
coupon.
And a tree, a little tree is called a...
Bonsai, a bush.
Yes.
That's it. You got it. All of those things, by the way, folks, photograph, a wick, grass, bangs, poodle, coupon, and bush are things that are clipped or trimmed.
Well, I kept trying to think of the category.
Yeah,
you don't tell
got
it, do you?
A bonsai. Would we do that to you?
No.
A trip for 2 to Brazil. You've won 6 nights in Rio de Janeiro. Congratulations.
How many days? Quick.
You have the choice of the last 2, folks. No One's Home or The Big Top.
Okay, No One's Home.
You want to give a receipt?
I think I will give.
Describe these lonely places. These are lonely places. Ready? Go.
Okay, this is out where Tarzan lives.
Jungle.
And this is a place where you go when you're sick.
The hospital.
And this is no water, the place there's no water.
Oasis Desert.
Right. And the New York.
Mets.
No, the place, it's New York.
City.
Right. And Pikes.
Peak.
And this is a place where there's all kinds of dark, dreary things.
A dungeon, a cave.
And outer and...
Space.
No, it's really cold and Russia.
Siberia.
Right.
That's got it. Good score. You put the pressure on there, Noreen, because they've got to get 6 out of 7. They must pull a score of 20 to beat you. We'll see what happens. Mike, I gather you're going to give? Describe for your partner these things at a circus. Okay. Things at a circus, and you need 20 points. Ready? Go.
Little horse is a
pony.
It's the building it's in. A small pitch. Yeah. The man in the flying.
Trapeze.
He mellows out the animals. He's the lion.
A tamer. Trainer.
Little monkey.
A chimpanzee.
Yeah. He cracks the whip. He's in the middle of the
ringmaster.
Yeah.
That's the 20 points you need. Let's go to the winner's circle and try for $10,000. See if I can put this in some kind of order for you. Your partner in crime over there, now your opponent literally, has won $750. So you got to match that. You're going to try for $10,000. If you pick up the 10, you will be up to $42,200. Better we should think about the $750, how to match that or beat it. Then you'll be back to play again tomorrow night. Good luck, Lori. Good luck, Mike. Here is your first subject. Go.
The President, the Oval Office.
Things of the White House.
Morley Safer.
News reporters.
Mike.
News
Wiesner,
commentaries.
Diane. Morley Safer.
People on 60 Minutes.
Yeah. Why are you here? What are you doing? How
Just
are
questions.
you today? A magician's box.
Things that pop. Things that...
Some ink. Pass it. Personalized. ABC 123.
Types of initials. Type of which one is stationary?
DRS, California.
Initials. Monogram.
Expiration date. The registration.
Things on your license. Driver's license.
Yeah. Knotted hair.
Things in a braid.
Non-cream rinsed hair.
Things you rinse. Oh. Frustrating.
You've won a lot of money, so there's no need for terrible disappointment. But the one that stuck you seemed like it should have been easier. The Magician's Rabbit.
Things you...
No,
The Magician's Rabbit.
Sure, I just said that.
Things...
What is there, an echo in here?
In a hat.
Here he comes again. Watch out.
As a former magician, I should point out that the Magician's Rabbit appears.
It appears, doesn't he ever disappear?
No.
Never. No rabbit
doesn't
disappeared.
Yes.
Things that disappear.
Disappear.
I sort of think of like the lady in the box who you open the curtain.
All right, now.
New York Taxi's in a rainstorm.
The Magician's lady in the box.
Go with the last one, folks. You got about 10 seconds to get in this one quickly now.
Uncream rinsed hair. Uncombed hair.
Oily?
Fisherman's line.
Things that are tangled.
You got it. There you go.
Yeah, well.
All right, we picked up $253 for $550. We'll be back to summarize in a moment. Folks, that time's run away with us again here. Doreen, you are the champion of the night. You won $750. You'll be returning to play again tomorrow night. Dick Cavett, now tell me, you're encouraged. You love the game now.
I love it here. I'm never leaving.
I was afraid of that. Mike, you've won $32,750. A new car, a trip to Mexico. Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you very
Thank you very much.
Really
Lori,
fantastic.
we'll see you tomorrow night. Please join us then. You had something, Dick?
Yeah. Are you ever anybody else? You always say, for now, I'm Dick Clark. What are you the rest of the time?
For always, Dick Clark. So long.
For winning the Mystery 7, Doreen Reardon, you and the guest will fly round-trip coach from Los Angeles to fabulous Rio de Janeiro via Varig Brazilian Airlines, the flagship carrier of Brazil. Enjoy the sun and samba for 6 nights in the marvelous city of Rio de Janeiro. Congratulations! Some of our contestants will receive
On this night, all life as we know it will be home watching Game Show Network. Hey, if it's going to be the final night on Earth, why not enjoy the final episodes of some of your favorite game shows? Forget Y2K, it's Y2 Play, with 8 hours of tear-jerking moments and memorable game show goodbyes. Hosted by Charles Nelson Riley. Wow, the end really must be near. Why worry, just play Y2 Play, beginning New Year's Eve at 4 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network.
Nights and re.
Delivery.
Oh, great.
See if he's got an opener.
Opener? No opener?
Who needs an opener? Let JJ do it.
There's one soft drink with a taste so electrifying, it's pure rock and roll. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
It's time for the Family Feud.
Survey said, go for it! Survey said,
Family Feud, weeknights at 8:30. We're coming on strong, just watch.
You're watching Game Show Network. It's time for the Family Feud Beauty Queen Special. Featuring 5 gorgeous Miss Universes. Miss Universe 1960. Miss Universe 1964. Miss Universe 1967. Miss Universe 1978. And the reigning Miss Universe. Ready for action. Playing against 5 equally stunning Miss USA. Miss USA 1975. Miss USA 1976. Miss USA 1980. Miss USA 1982. And the reigning Miss USA. On your mark. Let's start the Family Feud Beauty Queen Special. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dalton.
Welcome to our third evening of this marvelous week. Listen, we've got over $50,000 up for grabs for charity. We got 10 of the most beautiful women in the world. So far, Miss Universe, playing for the American Lung Association, has won $1,395. Congratulations. And Miss USA, playing for United Cerebral Palsy, have won $10,792. Got another $10,000 up tonight. Big hand for Miss Universe. How are you doing? Our reigning queen here, New Zealand's own. May I meet everyone, please? I know how much you enjoy saying all of their names.
Next to me, I have Miss Universe 1964, Karina Sope Fields.
Karina. Welcome.
Miss Universe 1978, Margaret Gardner. Miss Universe 1967, Sylvia Hitchcock Carson.
What a smile. There you go.
And lastly, Miss Universe 1960, Linda Beeman Ikaza.
Nice big hand. Linda. Welcome.
That's it.
I'm going to come right down there. It's a hard job. You did it very well. You're going to see Linda.
We have a special present for you.
You already
Park
gave
City,
me a nice
Utah.
black one.
This one you won't be able to resist wearing this one.
Let me hold it to our camera so we can there's nothing rude here.
Beautiful.
RD from an oldie but goodie. Miss Universe night. Oh, look at that. Ain't that is beautiful. The Utah Sun and Steve. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Eddie, please catch it for me. Nice big welcome from Miss USA. May I meet everyone, please? Our reigning queen right here will introduce everyone.
Next to me, I have Miss USA 1976, Barbara Peterson Burwell. Miss USA 1982, Terry Utley.
Yay, Terry!
Miss USA 1975, Summer Bartholomew.
Come on.
And Miss USA 1980, Mean Ford.
Our bride to be. Good day. Okay, this could be the day when one of the teams gets a chance over $10,000. Let's find out who's going to do it to play you. Let's go! 100 people surveyed, top 7 answers on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name a reason a girl gives when she turns down a marriage proposal. Julie.
She likes someone else.
There's somebody else. Yeah. The chances will be. What's the reason?
She doesn't want to get married.
Gotcha. I don't want to get married, Marty. Oh, you got it. Play a pass.
Okay.
Oh, New Zealand's going to be so proud of you. Hello. Hello. The reason a girl gives when she turns down a marriage proposal.
She doesn't believe in marriage.
Does not believe in marriage.
Thank God.
You say that now because you got Fred. You don't care about me. I'm a lover.
Maybe she wants a career.
Yes.
Good answer. That's very good. That's very good.
Career. Yeah. My mom today. What is it?
Okay. She's just not ready.
You've got to be tolerant because
you know, they don't have their finances in
she's
order.
playing for two this evening, so give her a chance. Now what, Colin?
Finances. That's good. Don't have their finances in order.
Gotcha, there. Now that makes sense.
That's very good.
I have no interest in marrying a guy who's got $1.98. That's what you're saying? There you go. Love it. What's that reason?
He or she would like to finish their education.
The girl would lie like that. Want to finish her education. Not there. No, I did think that was a good one. Sweet Lorraine. All things are working quite well. The head's turned. Going up on her toes. Now the hand has gone to the throat. This all seems to be 3 seconds. Hello. Look, it says 1, 2, 3 answers unrevealed. Here's Miss Julie.
No. That's what I mean.
Girl gives when she turns down a man.
I have a question. She doesn't love you the same as she does me.
Well, I don't think that would be the same.
Okay, she doesn't love him.
I've had all those excuses yourself. I've never said, that's the same. Do you mean you love someone else? No, I just don't love you. Okay. So you get $51 in this now? We'll go in here. I just don't love ya. Five. Parents don't approve. I don't want to marry your parents. What a crowd. What a crowd. 6. Needs to know. You know me better, you wouldn't marry me anyway. 51 to nothing. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something some women wear and some don't. Yes.
Underwear.
Be more specific, please.
Panties.
Wait,
Pantyhose.
you don't actually...
Panties.
Don't point to them. Just don't get me aroused. Just say the word. Panties. No.
A bra.
A bra. There you go. Play a pass.
Play a pass. Play. We're going to marriage, so we play.
Okay. Question was, are you going to play? Or answer was?
Yes, we are going to play. Good.
It's easy. Some women wear, some women don't.
Makeup.
Make it. What is it, Summer?
Nylon.
Nylon? Nylon! No. That's nasty. Some women wear, some don't.
Okay. Let's try hair color.
Coloring for the hair? Yeah? Only Warren Beatty knows for sure. Hair color? Now, two strikes.
How about jewelry?
Yeah. Let's say all right, if not third strike. Jewelry? You got it.
How about a night out?
That's no woman today in the market. No night out. Night out? No. Two answers unrevealed. Come along. Well? Yeah. So you get the $81, if not Julie and Miss USA got it. Hoist you! You got it? You play. Third. Fourth. Aha. Just remember where I left my girdle. We'll be back.
Here at the National Geographic Society, Betty White.
Miss USA in their customary lead, 132. Miss Universe, nothing. One hundred people.
Oh, it's so slow.
Not at all. Not at all. Once you cross the equator, you just use the one hand. Okay. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here is the question. What country do you think has the most macho men? Yes. Yes.
United States.
America. Right. All right. Going back to explainer amnesia. Well done. What country do you think has the most macho men? Italy. Aha. Hey, Italia. Hey. Yeah.
Let's try Spain.
Yeah. Spain. Very good.
How about Greece?
Pardon?
Greece.
Yes, exactly. Greece.
She knows.
No, I thought that would have been there. Mucho macho.
In that same Spanish line, I would say Mexico.
Say it.
Mexican.
The same Spanish line, Mexican. Yeah.
France.
Hey, huh? France for all the money. France. 223 to nothing. Let's go. Kind of surprised Iceland didn't make it again. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something that makes a restaurant intimate.
Yes, light. Light.
Light. Got it. Okay. Very proud of you, Mom. Very good. Something that makes a restaurant.
Atmosphere.
Atmosfero. Yeah. Okay. You've got ways of making you talk.
Music.
Yes, right. Whoop bop a doo bam bam. Music.
The size.
Size of it. Meaning?
Small.
Small. Rather than the...
Big.
Yeah. The size. No.
It's in the restaurant itself. It's not in the restaurant.
You've got a nerve ass. You need this? Yeah. Seems something that makes the restaurant intimate. I mean, you're not going to find something outside the restaurant that makes it intimate, right?
The food? Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very tiny. Food. No. Look, Mom to the rescue.
Please, no.
Come on, you can do it. What makes the restaurant? Flowers on top. Kind of nice, isn't it? I think that's nice. We'll see if it says that. There you go. If not, third strike. Flowers! 3, you'll play for $10,000.
Romantic view.
What makes the restaurant intimate? Well?
Romantic view. View. The view.
The view. You got to play 10,000 if it's there. If not, the game goes on, Lorraine, you'll get the 188. You? You got it? Boosts. Those little boosts, yeah. John Wilkes boosts, there's a million of them. 223, 180. Hey, let's go! Come on. We should decide it. Dollar Valley's the triples. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board is the question. What part of your body is the most sensitive? Yes. Yes.
Mouth.
Mouth. Yes.
Mouth.
Mouth. From the film, It's Never Too Late. Here's the whole question. What part of your body is the most sensitive to cold? Julie.
Your neck.
Pardon?
Neck.
Your neck. All right.
What's the question?
I'm sorry. My fault. I said it in English. I've only read this 3 times. What part of your body is the most sensitive to cold?
Hands.
Hands. You got control. What will you do? Play a pass. Talk it over. All right. I'll read it once. You know you got 3 seconds. When I get to you, I cannot repeat it. Here it is. What part of your body is the most sensitive to cold? 3 seconds.
Nose.
Nose. Twice as good. Margaret, 3 seconds. Another goodie. Face. Number 1, 3 seconds.
How about your ears?
If ears are there, it's going to be another big comeback. The ears. You'll stay there and wait for me. I need 2 people. Who? Come. Thank you, dear. You did very well. Mom's gone off. We're going to stand here and be back for $10,000.
Call now.
You are playing for the American Lung Association. What a comeback. Miss Universe going for $10,000. Wish you luck. 15 seconds, please. Name something people examine very carefully before buying it.
A car.
An airline.
United.
The best day of the week.
Sunday.
Something a man takes to work.
His briefcase.
Something scientists try to predict.
The weather.
Very good. What do people examine very carefully before buying it? You said a car. Survey. Then is an airline. You said United. Survey said. The day of the week. Someday. Survey. When a man takes to work, a briefcase. Survey said. Something scientists try to predict. I've been trying to do this with girls for years. I just look in their eyes and try to tell whether. Exactly. Survey said. Very. Look at that score. Here comes Sylvia. Hey. You know, the last time we were up here, we didn't do that well. This time we're going to win the money because all you need is 18 points. These are mine, everything. The straight answers that Zarva gave us. With 20 seconds on the clock. And something people examine very carefully before buying it.
Jewelry.
An airline.
Delta.
Best day of the week.
Sunday.
Try again.
Monday.
Something a man takes to work.
Briefcase.
Try again.
Wallet.
Something scientists try to predict.
The future.
You want anything more? It's all right. Turn around. People examine very carefully before buying it. Car was number 1. You said jewelry, we need 18 points for $10,000. Survey said 7. All right. An airline, United was number 1. You said Delta. I said Dawn. Someone said Bill to the Dawn. We need 11 points in the survey, sir. 5.
I flew in on Delta.
Well, that's good. Best day of the week. Saturday was number 1. You said Monday. All we need is 6 points for the Monday lovers. We got 10 grand. Survey said. Something a man takes to work with. Lunch was number 1. You said wallet. 6 points. $10,000. Survey said. 2. Suddenly I feel like I'm 7 months pregnant. I can't believe it. Something scientists tried to predict. The weather was number 1. You said the future. We just need 4 points. Survey said.
Free 1-800-249-1900.
I tell you, we just finished night 3. We got 2 more evenings to go. Another 20,000 we're going to put up. So far, Miss Universe, playing for the American Lung Association, of $11,859. Miss USA, we love them. They're playing United Cerebral Palsy, $11,015. I love them and I love you. We'll see you here on the Cube. Bye-bye.
A promotional fee has been paid by Harlequin Temptation, the sensuous new romance series you won't be able to resist. Harlequin is romance, and you can never have too much romance. A gift certificate from trustworthy hardware stores, serving you with top-quality products and expert do-it-yourself advice. Trustworthy hardware stores. Only Q-Tex Remover has a moisture guard to protect nails from drying and breaking. No wonder it's America's #1 remover. Cheerios. Moms love its low sugar, but it's that famous toasted oat paste that made Cheerios #1 with kids. Today, you need a motor oil that's good. You need Quaker State Super Blend, now exclusive in easy-to-pour plastic bottles. From the Quaker State Oil Refining Corporation. Rent, rinse, and vac, the do-it-yourself steam cleaning system that gives you professional cleaning results at a fraction of the cost. Speaking for Family Feud.
Joe Garagiola separates fact from fiction on To Tell the Truth, next on Game Show Network.
Well, that's our show back to 1985. Now we're back here in our present time. Hope you guys tune in for all the fun stuff. We'll be back next time. Till then, good night. This has been an Adam David Keitel Curry production.
This season, we're coming on strong. Just watch.
p.m. We're coming on strong. Just watch.